Mr. King Dice. I'm the gamest in the land. I never play nice. I'm the devil's right-hand man. I can't let you pass, cause you ain't done everything. Bring me those contracts, come on, bring them to the king. If you haven't finished your class, haven't worked assiduously, no, I cannot let you pass. Don't you mess with me. Don't mess with King Dice. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with King Dice. Don't mess with me. I'm Mr. King Dice. He just what I say. The devil has his price, and I'll make sure you pay. I don't have time to mess around, and I hope you will agree. Bring me those contracts pronto. Don't you mess with me. Don't mess with King Dice. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with King Dice. Don't mess with me.
Hello, everybody.
Let's do this.
Jesus Christ. How is Nia Voltman? How you two doing? Welcome to the show. My name is Gwendolyn. Definitely didn't wake up 10 minutes ago.
No,
Lynn, and I am ready to go. So ready that I haven't put out the announcement tweet. So I'm gonna do that. We're beating Sekiro today. Please.
No.
What do you mean no? You don't believe in me?
No.
Why not?
So our lovely host here said last week that she will farm this week.
I did.
She farmed last night.
I farmed slightly in the morning yesterday.
Morning too. She farmed yesterday.
I did one level sometime throughout the week.
Uh-huh. Go on.
Was this farm before or after the stream?
I mean, the stream is happening now.
Before D&D yesterday and after D&D yesterday.
But before the stream last night.
Oh, that stream? Yeah, it was before that.
Also, I hope everyone enjoyed our little Q&A.
Yeah, it was great.
We won't be doing more.
I don't think we answered a single question.
A great 20-minute stream, which I have actually gotten messages about from people loving it.
Yeah, I say.
Just think, I'd be all for late night shit like that, just small little fucking streams like that, if I'm told about it before we do it.
Yeah. I went back and watched what I could. I could not stop fucking laughing. Here's the thing. Would people genuinely be into that?
Because, like, for real, Gwen doesn't have to, like, play anything. We can all talk. Maybe me and Abby pull up our fucking drawing programs and we draw and share our screens while Gwen just streams that while we all talk. Yeah. I'm all for that. That's fine.
Twitch is an Amazon-owned site. We can watch Amazon movies. We could do that.
That'd be funny.
What's up with your limp dick pickle?
This is the saddest fucking pickle.
What?
You're not muted.
I'm so mad.
Emma's wife, everybody.
Yeah.
And her lip dick pickle.
We won't get
Listen, it happens to a lot of girls.
She ordered a sub and they gave her like the most pathetic fucking pickle.
It's Subway. They don't give quality.
It's not Subway. It's a Firehouse sub.
Well,
What the hell's
that's
a firehouse?
yeah,
then?
that explains it. They're not fucking chefs there. They're there to put out fires.
Yeah, you're asking the firemen to
Do-
make your food. They're gonna
Do
burn
neither
it.
of you know what a firehouse sub is?
No, I
No.
think this might be just the thing in your area.
It's just a sub sandwich place. You don't get to make the sandwich. It's like any other restaurant. It's a like pre-ordered fucking thing.
Mm.
But they've got a shit ton of hot sauce.
Hell
It's
yeah.
a lot of hot stuff.
That sounds good.
Is this like a restaurant or is it just called a firehouse thing?
It's a restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think we have
No.
those here. I don't know if it's they're in Cali.
Like, there's a store that I go to that has like pre-made subs. I didn't know they were called like firehouse subs.
Well, I mean,
That's not what the sub is called. Firehouse subs are the brand of the restaurant.
Oh.
yeah, right. It's just a restaurant.
Y'all could ask chat for a prompt and both draw it at the same time, see what y'all come up with. Well, here's the fun part. Because Gwen and I actually do a show kind of like that, where I have to draw a character that she's describing
Oh,
without
yeah.
telling me what the character is. That could be a fun duo thing for Emma and I.
Gave me a warning that you're. You need to know. What if
Listen,
you?
we're
What
gonna
if you?
tell butt jokes.
What if you de-aged?
What if you Benjamin Buttoned?
Uh,
It sounds really fun. It leads to some very stupid character designs.
Ooh, I got good pizza today.
Pepperoni.
Ooh, it's got a fuck ton of pepperonis on it. Why?
Of course it does. Because you order pepperoni.
I like pepperoni.
I get that. You can't be surprised when they give you the pepperono.
I am surprised they gave me pepperoni. So much pepperoni.
I had a
Do you
free
answer-
pizza last night. It was pretty epic.
Do you answer the door?
No, fuck no.
Next time you get it delivered, you should just open the door and just be, I want a big pepperoni. Grab it and close the door.
I mean, it'll get you out of having to pay a tip, I suppose.
Yeah. Abby,
Well,
are
you
you
can't see the
salty?
game.
What do I be salty about?
Maybe someone assaulted you.
Yes, twice.
Are you talking about me?
No.
Oh. I farmed. See, I have.
But we
I
can't
can't see.
see.
I can't see the game.
Also, you got bagel. Is that what is? Does everyone think I'm just salty over bagels now?
It's specifically a type of bagel.
Not even a type. The serving style.
Yeah, that. Anyway, I'm gonna enhance my skills, and by that I mean I'm gonna get all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How much money do I have?
8,500.
I already have a shit ton of divine confetti, but I might as well get more because what else am I gonna I'm gonna lose some money if I die anyway, so I might as well spend it. I spent
Well,
a shit
Did
ton
you
of
get
money
any
on
upgrade materials?
Oh,
You could upgrade your prosthetics.
I don't know if I'll look, but I don't actually know if I can because it was locked behind like upgrades I couldn't get because I didn't have a specific prosthetic. Lynn, do you want some British cheese I got? You just
Wensleydale.
got it? you just got some British cheese?
When you want British cheese,
I've never had British cheese.
it's got a good spice to it.
That does not sound like a British thing.
The British hate spice.
Yeah.
They throw it in the river.
Yeah, they ate pepper once, and that was a little too much for them. I'm gonna buy some Divine Combebi. Actually, I'm gonna buy this because it's $200. Then I'm gonna buy some Divine Combebi.
I was gonna make a joke based off the movie we watched last night, but those probably aren't good to just keep saying.
Oh yeah, we watched a movie last night. It was a real shit ass movie. Also, hi Petronius. We watched a real shit ass movie last night.
How you doing, Bedro?
And for some reason, the characters kept commenting that about everyone's whiteness. It was very strange.
Mm-hmm.
Like what I mean is like I forget. Like the first one that comes up is like it's snowing outside, it's snowing really bad, and some guy knocks on another guy's door, and the first thing this other guy that opens the door says to the first guy is, "Only a white guy would be out in a store like this." It's like, what? Where's this coming from?
Like, what is that saying?
This is also the first line that this character has said.
Mm-hmm. And keep in mind, he was slightly less white
Just take
than
the
the guy
damn
he was saying it
British
to.
cheese.
I'll take your cheese.
Yeah, you've now wooed her.
Yeah, this is how you attract women, you know.
Don't you know?
Don't you
I'm sorry your Minnesota is coming out.
Okay, first attempt at the boss.
You know what? Heck you. Sternchen und Meatballs Jolin Sternchen.
I remember the other fucking part about that movie that blew our minds. They fucking stole Skyrim Bear.
Oh yeah, it was about a bear, and they literally just put like the Skyrim bear on a green screen, and just that was the bear.
Mm-hmm. It was ridiculous. I gotta turn the stream down a bit. Smidge too loud.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not doing bad damage.
No, I'm not. Pretty good, if I do say so myself.
You're allowed to. Pun meatballs your Lynn. Oh no, you turned her into impossible meatballs. Either Emma has nothing to say or the construction has gotten loud.
Bitte can you throw something at Lynn for having cheese?
Since when do you submit?
Whenever I want a fucking Steam key to Pal World.
Fair. Abby, can you throw something at Lynn for having cheese? Someday.
I'm not having cheese right now.
Oh, cheese litter. Like, make her never want to touch cheese again by just fucking, like, pummeling her with cheese.
This is gonna be one of my favorite things when we have an office. Because I'm gonna be able to see you and just shoot you with Nerf guns whenever you're doing something you shouldn't.
Eh.
Okay, not bad. You took my cheese. What the? You offered it. You can't say she stole it when you're like, hey, you want this cheese? Do you want some British cheese I got? Yeah, you offered it.
Yeah, you're the one who offers.
You didn't. It is right here.
There is textual proof.
It is right there. You want some British cheese? It's right there, top of the screen. Fun. You were hacked. Sure. Next, we're gonna find out you were on Epstein Island. All right, Gwen, how you feeling?
I'm going. Ow.
You farmed so much, there's no way she's gonna lose.
Exactly.
Why do you do this?
Because you keep chanting nat 1, nat 1, nat 1.
I didn't chant anything.
Last time.
I pointed out that it'd be funny if it happened last night, but I didn't chant for it.
Mm-hmm. Why would you do that to your friends, Gwen?
Because it would have been funny if it happened.
Yeah, but everyone would have been mad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. That was... I forgot I did the dodge wrong.
Yeah, you still got 3 healing. You got this.
Okay.
Will Lynn be turned into a Toon character? If she wins my draw, sure.
I didn't actually enter, I suppose.
There's another one coming up. Don't you worry, baby.
Yeah, I tend to not enter
things.
those enter yours twos in particular, or any friends really. Just because like I think we had it once where I won, it's like it felt weird, like it's like you're just doing it for friends. Because I think the 2 people won were like actual like close friends of yours. And me, so I'm your wife, so it just felt weird.
Yeah, but that's how random chance works.
That is true. And you're bigger now, so it's like the odds aren't that high.
Exactly. Also,
It says
speaking
again.
of odds.
No. Who? Who's odd?
You.
Why
You're
am I?
gonna win this.
I don't know about that.
I do. You fucking kicking this guy's ass. We might actually be able to move on to the second game today.
We might. Does he do it twice? Not this time.
Fucking get him!
Fuck. Okay, it's fine, it's fine.
It's fine, you got a sliver. Okay, that was your closest ever. Fuck you, tunes your meatball.
My meatball is out of tune. Does his funny little pose.
Fucking slice his grundle. Tear it to pieces.
Destroy it.
Eviscerate it. Make him have no more kids.
I don't know if this thing could breed. But if it can, it will not be able to anymore.
With the amount of lacerations you are dragging across its stack, nah.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna have to leave a snail trail wherever it goes.
Jesus Christ.
It's okay. You're laughing at something? I hope it's us. It's our job.
I need to stop being greedy. I want to reclaim everything. Okay, let's go! Well,
I'm trying to say the NFL game should be played during a winter storm. Don't they have, like, indoor football fields? Couldn't they just do it there?
I don't know. I don't know for football. Some sports do, but I don't know for football.
They have indoor baseball fields.
Yeah,
I feel like
but
a baseball field's bigger than a football field.
it's not really a size thing. I think it's like aesthetics, honestly.
Hmm.
Like we play out in the grass.
AstroTurf. Hello, Red.
That is the American footballing way.
That's
We-
the taste of a brand new F-150.
Get it on your plate.
Lick the tires.
It's a stadium in New York near Canada. It's snowy. Shovel it.
Use heaters.
Yeah. Stupids. What's wrong with you?
Okay.
Have the
Red.
players go out there and do snow angels to clear the field.
Give every player a generator on their back that has a hair dryer hooked up to it, and they just run around fucking drying the snow in front of them.
What? That did. Okay.
I like this idea of using the players as manual laborers. And then still expecting them to play.
Really? Yeah, it's their warm up.
I know you were running around the field for 3 hours just to melt it, but put your helmet on, buddy.
Bodai.
But I
Mm-hmm.
That's the name of one of the footballers.
Booty Johnson. What's his
That's-
number, Gwen?
To
Oh, he's pretty important then, huh?
yeah.
he's the 2 of all time.
If I played football, I'd want to be -7. No one expects it.
No one. I mean, that is true. I wouldn't expect it, and I expect everything. 'Cause I have anxiety.
Wow, hashtag relatable.
Okay. This is the zero greed run, where I just play like a normal person that's patient.
Mm-hmm.
I actually made it with this divine confetti.
Watching them melt it sounds more interesting than the actual game, and not gonna lie. Here's the thing, I'd probably watch football if you told me they were playing on ice.
Fucking hockey-brained Canadian.
No, they don't get skates, they just have to try to run on ice.
Why did I forget how this move works? Oh my god. I was like in the zone for the first attempt, and I'm like gone out of the zone, auto zone.
Minus auto magic.
Got there was a forced swing, but it's fine. I'm really close. I believe I can just go for whatever.
You're not watching for football then, you're watching to see them fall on their asses? Yeah, I want to tune in to Super Bowl so I can watch America's Funniest Home Videos.
Pretty much. Dodge this, and then we go in.
Hey, Emma,
Yeah.
you mentioned that like it's the old teacher that turned into this guy, yeah?
Yes.
Is this a bloodborne situation? Can this just happen to any human?
So this is a mythological creature known as Ashura.
Mm-hmm.
It is demon of hatred, someone born of pure just anger and anguish. They are masterless warriors. The old master turned into one long before our character meets him. He just hadn't like fully turned yet. Anyone just enveloped in anger can turn into this. If we gave up the young master and joined Owl whenever we had the option to do so, our story actually ends with us turning into one of these creatures. Because we became masterless, full of anger, destruction, and just became a Shura of destruction.
Interesting. Hi, Hyper. How you doing? Hydrate,
Hey,
babe.
Hyper. Oh, hey. Can I,
Hydrate time! There's too much fire in here.
I do think I'm standing on a fire. Okay, there we go.
I don't know. I was just curious about the lore. He didn't seem all that angry.
That's because he was, he'd gone through it for so long, and his entire, like, point is to help you avoid that path, avoid his path,
Thanks.
because he's tried to make peace with it, but because...
I always fucking do that, and I hate it.
Because of the nature of the the story, he just kind of, he tried to fight it, but he just fell out.
Mm.
There's nothing he can do about it.
Old as hell. Mom's got COVID, and we got white chicken chili.
I got pizza.
Sorry about your mom. Hopefully she gets better soon. Does it make you feel better knowing Emma has pizza?
If it doesn't, it shouldn't. Okay.
All right, Gwen, you're going into this. How do you feel?
Feeling epic, boss.
What's your battle strategy going in here?
Hit grunge.
As an Italian, what kind of pizza? Pepperoni. Heavy pepperoni. Oh, worry, there's no pineapple on it.
It's funny. We were playing Overwatch with Sally the other day, and there was this guy who was kind of getting, like, snarky with her. And she just replied, like, I'm eating pizza. And the guy was like, oh, hell yeah, what kind of pizza? Like, he totally changed his tone. Then she
Likes
was...
pizza.
Yeah, and then she was like, sausage and pineapple, and he was just like, oh. And then he didn't say anything for the rest of the game.
He knew he was dealing with a psychopath.
It was just so fucking funny.
That place actually had a bunch of really weird fucking messages. There was someone who was complaining to Rain about, like, not having damage or kills as a mercy. So they also had a mercy on their team, so every fucking time they said something, I started flaming their mercy. And we eventually just kind of, like, we mellowed out into, like, they would say something about Rain, so I would say, she's playing a mercy, chill out, it's fine. So then I would say something about their mercy, and then they would all get on me about, like, they're playing mercy, it's fine. And that's just what the messages were for a while.
Ah, the joys of competitive play.
Like, all hostility vanished.
Right, when everyone picks up on the joke, everyone's suddenly like, yeah.
But
God, I fuck love Overwatch. That's good, Nia. It's good to have some passion when you're making love.
I got some really good clips out of that play session too.
course you
A
do.
lot of nice shots.
Hanzo?
Yeah.
Of course.
I didn't get any fucking clips for any of my Widow play or other shit.
Okay.
Try harder.
Way too long to reset.
What? You think anyone's made a fucking Springtrap costume for
Yes.
Sekiro?
Oh.
Because he always comes back.
That'd be
Oh
funny.
my god.
That'd be funny. I'd like that.
Yeah. I did not mean Papa dying Betty. Okay, it's fine.
Who plays Hand Soap? Well, that would be Emma. Can't play Overwatch anymore? You get angry when you play Hyper?
No,
I get that. We got a friend who does that.
He got
Did.
banned from the world.
No, she stepped away.
Damn it.
Hanzo players aren't real. We better start believing, because you're in one.
Nia, go watch my damn clips and tell
What
me
do you
that's
mean
wrong.
she's in one? A
I
Hanzo
don't know.
player?
Yeah.
Good for her if that's
I
what she's going for, I guess.
have a question for you too. I want your thoughts on it because it's come up twice now in the last 24 hours for me. I'm not going to name any names because I don't want to, but like, I've had multiple conversations now about people who would the creator would commission people and commission a specific person. And then after finding out that they don't need commissions for a little bit or they have it covered for a while, the one who gets commissioned will get upset with the person and then act like they've been betrayed.
What?
Like I'm reading one right now about an artist asking, and this is not a conversation I had, this is just one I ran into on Twitter, where the artist is asking, are you no longer looking for emo artists or something because you haven't commissioned me in a while? And the creator answers with, my character's been getting a lot of fan art recently, so I'm able to just kind of clip that into like crop it into emote stuff. And which that's not a bad way to do it. It's quick and it's easy. It's fan art. People get to be seen.
Yeah, as long as they consent to it, yeah.
Yeah. And then the artist then responds to them with, I see. Oh, I guess I should never trust anyone anymore. And then blocks the creator.
The fuck?
Yeah,
That feels like when... Sorry, God.
this person sounds like a psycho.
Like, this is the kind of shit that I feel like you just spread to your friends, be like, hey, don't hire this person. They're not okay.
There is something deeply wrong with them.
And then like last night I was talking with a friend about commission stuff. And like they would commission like NSFW stuff, like real in-depth like NSFW stuff. Just experimenting with a bunch of different things. And apparently the artist hated all their ideas. But they were paying, so it's like I'll still do the art because they're paying and I can charge them like a good bit for it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like them or their ideas. And it's like, okay, I suppose if the creator wants to keep commissioning you, that's whatever. But the creator, the friend in question, they found out about this because the person kind of talked about it in the server that they were in. And after finding out, the artist kind of caught signs that the creator wasn't really going to commission them much anymore because the prices were being increased for that. So it's like, why go to an artist who's going to commission you more because they don't like you? And after finding this out, the artist kicked the creator out of the server and just cut all ties with them entirely. And just was super pissed off about it.
Jesus Christ.
Here's the thing. Artists charging slightly more for stuff they don't want to do is not unheard of.
It's not.
But you can also just refuse service.
Like ultimately, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Don't do the art. The like weird shit here is half of the reason the prices were being increased was because they didn't like the person because of what they wanted.
Yeah, that's just kind of unprofessional.
It's just weird. And then they got super pissed off when the person didn't want to commission them anymore because they were getting charged more. And it's like, if they don't want to commission anymore, they don't want to commission anymore. There's nothing wrong with that. Do what you're gonna do.
Unless you are literally in a contract, you have no obligation to continue going to the same person over and over. It's the same when I did like YouTube work of like, hey, we're going to someone else for a thumbnail. It's like, alright, we didn't have a contract, go right ahead. Sorry to lose you as a client, but have fun. I don't know, those are both frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of this. Where it's just like, I've worked with an artist a lot, but then it's like, well, you know, I've learned how to make my own stuff now. I don't need to keep commissioning you. The charging extra thing, just because you don't like them, that's not okay.
Yeah, no.
Like, it is okay as an artist to charge extra for stuff that's either not something you usually want to do, like NSFW or furries. But even then, you can tell them, it's like, hey, this will cost more.
But yes, absolutely. Include, if you're going to like increase the price, include that you're increasing it and why.
You're not entitled to act like a little piss boy when I'm paying you for the work, man. Just need to get a job done.
That's a good way to put it.
It's a weird case of like both having a relationship with them and not. Because, yeah, you know, you just want them to do the work and that's it. But at the same time, if they start shit-talking you, you're probably not going to hire them again, no matter how good of work they do.
Yeah.
Apparently they just like regularly talk about how they don't like this person and their ideas in the server / to their friends. Mutual friends of both of them. It was like, why are you even still taking the commissions? Because they pay me a lot to do it. It's like, that's ridiculous.
Hey, shouldn't you just work for people you want to?
Fuck.
Dumb question. Did y'all know you're supposed to wash your rice before cooking? I didn't, and I feel dumb as hell. Why?
Why do you feel dumb, or why do they need to wash their rice?
Why do you wash it?
Yoity.
Yeah. I don't know. Why do you wash your fruit?
I don't.
You should do that.
Why do we wash our chicken?
That one's different.
You don't like... Gwen, you liked it when I washed the chicken.
You did not wash the chicken.
You cried when she washed the chicken. You were like, oh, I'm so excited to eat this chicken.
So it doesn't get super clumpy after cooking it? I like it clumpy. It's easier to eat.
Are you, like, grabbing the rice with your hands?
I use a fork. I use a fork.
Why?
The less bites I need to
I mean,
What do you
even
mean?
then-
How do you eat it?
If I was just eating rice, I'd use a spoon, but I usually use a fork because I eat rice with other things that require fork.
Exactly. I'm not eating just rice.
But you don't, like, stab it, you scoop it.
You can scoop with a fork.
It's on a plate.
Yes.
And she can scoop with a fork because it's also clumpy.
Yeah.
Well, rice is naturally gonna be like that either way. It's just not gonna be like...
Okay, so a fork's gonna be fine either way.
I'm not criticizing the fork part of this.
You just did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I use a fork.
You said you use the spoon.
I said if I was just going to eat rice, I would use a spoon. But I don't ever just eat rice.
Yeah, it's stupid. Why'd you do that?
I put a bunch of stuff in the rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a fork's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not criticizing the fork part of this!
Which part are you criticizing?
That you should wash it!
Why?
I'm sorry, I'm in an argumentative mood. I don't think you should wash it. I don't think you need to. I think it's fine.
I like it clumpy. It doesn't fall off the fork.
Like, it doesn't change anything. Because you said it's going to naturally be that way regardless if you wash it or not, so it's really there's no point in washing it then.
Dirty.
No. Is she currently here and alive right now with us? Hmm? Huh? Yeah? Then the dirty did not get her. She's fine.
Is Dirty Rice Girl here right now in the room with us?
Wait, what do you mean dirty? Are you picking the rice out of the patties yourself? You know, you're buying it at the fucking store.
What?
They wash it already.
Wait, the patties?
Rice patties.
Yeah.
I get my rice in a bag.
So
I know.
From the store.
Yeah. You're not getting it from the field, is what I'm saying.
Just never heard it called rice patties, I guess.
That's
where they
collected.
grow. Yeah. They grow in, like, swampy areas.
It's called rice patties.
This is just something I wasn't aware of. I'm not arguing. It's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. No, this is educational.
Educational content on the LynLyn stream.
Streamers now.
Yeah.
Sounds like there was bugs and shit that got into it. It's washed before it's put in the packaging, though.
Yeah, but then it just
Like,
sits
if
on the
you're
shelf
buying-
for 10 days.
Yeah, but if
Exactly.
you're buying from a store that has bugs in its food, you should go to a different store. You should sue that place and go to a different store.
Also, I don't buy, like, big bags of rice. I get, like, Uncle Ben's pre-seasoned stuff.
Have you ever had like a stereotypical like worm in an apple?
No.
It's weird.
I don't eat apples that have holes in them.
Well, they don't. I mean, actually,
What worms get in them?
then why'd we pick those?
Worms don't generate in the fucking apple.
Well,
Why did they pick them? Because, Gwen, they're not looking for the worms.
No,
it's just clear the tree.
We picked them because this was a situation where we went out to a farm and they let a bunch of people just pick their own like corn and apples and shit.
Odds are you're never looking for holes.
Yeah.
I
You're
guess
just there
not.
to pick apples.
We're not professionals, apparently.
The professionals don't care either.
Oh.
The entire thing is like the objective is to clear the tree. They don't give a shit. It's to them it's on the consumer for buying an apple with a hole in it, not on them for picking an apple with a hole.
Well, like that's never happened from like a store-bought apple.
Because they use a shit ton of pesticides to keep those trees clear. You go and find a wild apple tree or one in someone's backyard, if they didn't take care of it, yeah, it's probably gonna have bugs on or in it. You clean rice to remove excess starch, makes it more separate when cooking. And I don't wash my rice. I like it clumpy. Apparently you can potentially poison yourself if you eat a raw potato. Don't eat a raw potato. Don't eat anything raw.
What do you mean? I like raw veggies.
Consistently raw potatoes are dangerous.
I was like, no, you shouldn't, Gwen.
Yeah, I like raw carrots more than cooked carrots.
Raw carrots are fine.
You still gotta be careful, especially, like, vegetables are much easier to have worms in them because it's all underground.
Like Sonic.
Yes, sweetie. Like Sonic Underground. Or the one that has that little gremlin that says his name is Shit. Shit, he loves to eat it.
What the fuck did you just say to me? No! Never mind, we're fine.
Scared for the future of humanity. Here's the thing. Emma has been showing us a show called You Should Know, and I feel like we're dangerously getting close to just doing that.
Every time we talk and I just stop and listen for a minute, I realize how much closer we are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, drink really quick.
Like, I'm to the point, I'm probably just gonna start writing up little prompts to ask you to during these streams.
Probably not a bad idea. For anyone curious about like the insanity that happens on the show, what was like the big one? They were arguing. One of them, Peyton,
No!
sweet baby, stupid boy, was trying to argue that fish weren't animals.
Some real medieval time shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you bring up a good point. I might just start like preparing a little bit on my end for these streams.
Be funny.
Take notes.
Because I would be the Peyton, but I'm not. I don't have the raw, uncultured idiocy that he does.
Glenn, as much as we make fun of you, you are surprisingly a good distance from Peyton idiocy.
Surprisingly. I'll take it.
What do you think, Gwen? You're very smart. You just struggle with words.
I
Peyton
struggle.
is not smart.
You know
No.
when to give up and accept when something is a fact, unless you're just in a argumentative mood. Peyton is of the opinion that he is constantly right. Where he could fight a gorilla, a silverback gorilla, barehanded.
And outrun a bear as well.
And outrun a bear going downhill.
And outrun a horse.
His
He has
girlfriend slash wife is of the opinion that she can swim the entire fucking ocean for days on end.
Yeah, because when she gets tired, she'll float.
Oh wait, I forgot. I'm not supposed to do this during this stream because it will lag it out.
She also thinks she can get along with a lion because she's a Leo.
Oh god. Yeah, that
I'm
one.
so glad that neither of you like actually take those signs seriously. I would lose my mind.
At most, I would find it interesting, but I don't even do that.
It's interesting to talk about for like a little bit, but when it's starting to be taken seriously, it's so fucking infuriating.
So be like, that's interesting, and that's as far as it goes.
Yeah, like I still occasionally look at like the daily horoscope, and it's like, okay, cool.
Neat.
Probably not going to happen.
And if it does happen, neat. That's it.
I used to like regularly check mine because it's like it's interesting, but it just got boring after a bit. Cause it's like, oh, you're just saying the same fucking thing you did for the last month, just slightly worded differently. I'm out.
You don't have to outrun a bear. You need to outrun the other people running from the bear. True.
Yeah, but
Here's the thing.
this boy wanted to challenge this bear to a fucking race.
No, it's the fucking. He's not smart. He wants to be taxidermied when he dies.
He does.
He wants to be taxidermied when he dies. He thinks that it is sensible to fucking straddle your toilet so you can eat on the back of it while you're taking a shit.
That's where you put your comic books and your chocolate milk.
He thinks that time is relative to the person exclusively because everyone's watch is slightly off.
He doesn't want to pay attention to the fact there is universal time. Well, everyone's watch is off. Okay. That's why you typically have to reset a watch every time you wake up. Excuse me, what? Yeah, he's not a smart boy.
What?
Oh my God, you know
He
who
got
he is?
stuck on a tree!
He's this generation's Carl Pilkington.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Welcome back, Mr. Pilkington.
He will not listen to any riddle. He will try and come up with some bullshit niche answer just so he can be right no matter what.
What was it the other day? Fucking pumpkins aren't fruit because they don't fit in a blender.
Oh yeah.
Because they don't fit in a blender, despite the fact the conversation was about what constitutes a fruit, if it has a seed or not, and where the seed is located. He decided to change the entire conversation to, can it fit in a man-made blender? Despite the fact there are multiple grades of blender. We have huge blenders, small blenders, normal blenders, all sorts of shit. It doesn't fucking work.
He also apparently eats raw chicken.
He thinks that glass is flammable.
Oh yeah.
Who on earth is this Carl? His name is Peyton. He's on the You Should Know podcast. You can find them, I don't know where. I think TikTok is their biggest platform.
They share a lot of
honestly
TikTok
they're on
clips.
TikTok. I believe they're all just shared.
I wonder if they're on Spotify.
Like
They are.
the list just goes on and on and on.
What?
Their logo is Peyton.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I believe Peyton. I believe the other guy is the co-host. I believe Peyton is like the host.
Jesus Christ.
Peyton and Cameron. I never knew what the second guy's name was.
Oh yeah, he does yell Camelot.
This is their fucking logo. Look at this.
Look at
This sounds like the guy who would try to make 2 + 2 = 5 make sense. Well, hang on a second. Because you should hear this fuck do math.
Oh yeah, this fuck cannot math.
Pretzels are a chip.
Because they come in a chip bag.
Because he's in the chip aisle.
Which they don't even sell them in the chip aisle in my store. They get sold in the cracker aisle.
No, see, I'm with them on this. They do sell them in the pretzel aisle in my Walmart.
He is asked to play the game 2 truths and a lie, and he decides to just tell 3 truths because he forgot right after being told about the game what he's supposed to do.
He has such severe social anxiety that if you ask him how your day is, he'll start laughing.
That one's just
Oh,
relatable, though.
Oh god, these chuckle fucks. Oh god, oh no, not those guys. Hi, Grinds.
Hi,
How
Grinds.
you doing?
How you doing, friendo? Welcome to Nonsense Town. The town where we talk about nonsense.
Did this guy's mother drink during pregnancy? Here's the thing, she scolds him for the shit he says.
But I think it's just the funniest.
She brought him to a friend of hers who was a fan of his. She brought him to her house so he could, say hi. Let her meet his son. And he goes there and they have taxidermy of all their fucking animals. And after like this big awkward conversation and talk, they both hop into the car and start to drive away, and she, without looking at him, just says, "You need to stop saying weird shit."
They sell pretzels in the nuts and dry fruit aisle. Yeah, but that's Australia.
Everything's dry in Australia.
How did he get this way? Here's the thing, part of me wants to hope this is elaborate just fucking with people. But part of me knows that's also a lie.
That would be the ultimate fucking thing, like, ever.
We learn he has like a PhD in everything. He is the smartest man alive.
Well, here's the thing. I
fucking
think
hate
he's
this guy.
smart. I think he's not wise.
Mm.
Like, he understands that gorillas are strong. He just thinks he's stronger. Why are you the way that you are, son? Why do you want to be taxidermied?
Because he wants to be a table. He wants to be a stand.
Yeah, he wants to be useful. He wants to be put on a fucking
Yes.
dolly and taken out.
Yes, Grimes, it's that guy.
I don't even remember his argument for fish isn't an animal.
They're in the water.
Yeah, they're in the
not
water.
zoo.
Which is bullshit. They're fish in my zoo. It's
yeah,
not-
they even made a thing of like a fish zoo is an aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
Hi Gwen, Abby, and Emma. Hope y'all doing well. Sorry I missed yesterday's stream. No worries, it was late at night.
Yeah, that was like mandatory viewing. I don't know if I can forgive you.
Gwen made a lot of big announcements last night. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Animals have hair. There are some crabs that have hair.
If you missed the announcements last night, here's some of the big ones. Gwen will be doing a group art of all of us. And she had told us, and all of chat, to not let her like avoid doing this. She needs to do it. She wants to do it for all of us. And she wants to post it on Twitter. And when she does, she wants as many of you as possible to retweet it. Just share it around as much as you can.
Yeah. Just make sure to @Germa with it.
Yeah. I can't believe I forgot that part. Because she's going to draw all
Very
of us
important.
with Germa in the background.
I'm gonna draw like a the Last Supper thing, but Germa's in the middle instead of Jesus. Germa has nothing to do with our show.
I think he'd love that though.
Be funny, but you'd be confused with who all these other people are.
There's a group art in the bottom. Yeah, but I did that. We need Gwen to do one, and she needs to do her fucking scrungly. It's been like a year and a half.
It has been. Hotel coming out tomorrow.
Next week.
Next tomorrow.
Sure. What other announcements were there? Gwen's getting a bone reduction.
I just feel like I have too many.
No. Why do we even have ear bones? She's just getting rid of them.
Yeah.
She already doesn't listen, so it's not really going to happen.
I am not going into your fiery tube, my man.
No, it's too easy.
And he comes back.
Here comes the giant fish!
Cock. I didn't
real.
jump. I panicked.
If you missed last night's stream, really, don't worry about it. It was nothing. I love you like fucking headbangs to send out the comments.
Oh god. Santa get a
Hi,
fireplace. Wizard!
Are you still fighting this guy? Yes, this is stream number 3 of fighting this man.
I'll be
Yeah,
right back.
there's a stream number last of fighting this man, though.
We'll see. We'll see.
What's your big play, Mr. Man?
What are you gonna do?
That's a pretty good play.
Funny as fuck, don't say it was nothing. No, Nia, it was nothing. It wasn't even supposed to happen. Gwen tried to make a point.
I don't even know what the point was, but I feel like
Exactly.
I made it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going again? I pressed the jump button! You could eat an anus, and it would be tastier than you.
Mm-hmm. When you're really jorking it up right now. Well, things weren't supposed to happen, but they did. Welcome to the world. Slash his legs. Nice burn.
Shit.
Thanks, Grinds.
Hey!
Okay. You can consistently get to the last health bar. That's not bad.
Did you capitalize your name? Was your name always capitalized? I thought your name was lowercase, wizard.
No, I think it's always been PSU capitalized. Is that a problem for you, Gwendolyn?
Everything's a problem. That's my secret. Right there. It's a terrible secret.
Yes, that's not a good secret. It's okay, though.
Whistle.
Give him the old dick twist!
Working on it. Jorking on it. Jorkin Von Strangle.
I like that. What if it was just York and Von Strangle, but he just had to wear a bunch of stuff that started with J's?
Just a JoJo character design at that point.
He's wearing jean shorts with some Jordans. Oh, it used to be lowercase, but then I fixed it. I'm pleasantly surprised you noticed, Gwen. Here's the thing, she's autistic.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You've got a keen eye for those sort of things. She noticed when I changed my name to Abby.
I did. This sounds like a joke, but like she used to just go by Biddles because she didn't want to reveal her name at first. And then it's like, no, you're Abby now and we're dating. And that's how I got Abby to be my girlfriend. I just told her that's what's happening now. You gotta show confidence.
It's confidence is sexy.
Which is the exact opposite of what actually happened. I had no confidence. I was terrified. You had that half-ass for me.
Mm-hmm. It was fine. What an existence this demon has. He gets hit in the grundle until you stab him in the eye and it just screams. I do love the idea of a boss fight where the only damage you do is just punching them in the dick over and over.
Yeah. Time. They stunned them. We have time. I hate this move. I'm very bad at dodging it.
You're good. Ability. My name is still Scrumbopulous. That's right, Nia.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What's the next step of your master plan?
Hi, Mono. How you doing? Okay. Last health bar, and you have 9 healing.
And a res. We're in pretty good position. I do not want to be in his tunnel. I'm gonna.
Imagine if you beat this boss and then have to fight York and Von Strangle.
Whatever.
I like the idea of modding this game just to hell and back to just make it Fairly Odd Parents themed.
I would kind of love that, honestly.
You just play as Timmy with like a Wanda sword.
Wanda sword, Cosmo prosthetic.
Do you think if Timmy Turner lost an arm, that one of them would be the prosthetic? Even though he could just wish for the arm back, probably.
Yeah. You think Cosmo and Wanda can bring people back from the dead? Do you think
No.
Timmy could just become a necromancer?
Yes.
He cannot bring... It's against the rules!
When has Timmy ever fucking followed the rules? Tell me one fucking time.
If he breaks the
Where
rules,
he's
they're gonna make a
ever-
very shitty video game about it. It's gonna be a problem for everybody.
When has he ever given a fucking shit about
He does-
breaking the rules?
Cosmo and Wanda does.
But they
No.
still break the rules. No,
Sometimes...
the fuck they don't. No, if you continuously keep doing something, you obviously don't give a shit about what you're doing.
Ow.
Also, I have a statement to make. The first guy to ever milk a cow, he's the goat. Just think about that. It's awesome. Anyway,
No, it would have been the calf.
fair. It was a cow.
Die in hell!
Hey, we did it! Hi, Tay!
You built Fairy World over a bucket of Acid World.
The real estate was cheap.
Ugh.
In fact, he also brought a gerbil back to life by accident. That's the thing, yeah, he has brought the dead back to life. He has that power. So in the bad live-action Very Odd Parents movie, they literally changed the rules to make an exception for Timmy. Why? Why give this little sociopath more power?
Because he's going to break the rules anyway, so might as well make it so no one else suffers because of it.
They're magical rules! Make it so he can't break them.
Honestly, they should have just taken his fucking Odd Parents away and erased his entire fucking memory of all of it. That would have saved so many people's lives and fucking turmoil.
Okay.
Yeah. Fairly Odd Ben 10 Parents. If you think about it, Timmy Turner really is the Ben 10 of Fairly Odd Parents.
Wonder if there's anything over here.
Didn't one of Cosmo and Wanda's previous children wish for the murder of Archduke Franz Ferdinand? Did they start World War II?
Well, I believe
believe
in the lore, yeah, they... No, wait, no. They can't have kids anymore because Cosmo sucked as a baby. So they had
Yeah,
an
but they-
illegal child.
Yeah, Cosmo got empregged and then just popped out a whole new character that they forgot about.
Which I really
So, a few
love.
things.
That's a real thing.
Wizard, I'm not suggesting. I'm stating.
Mhm.
Yes. Lee, Kaze saved them from problems he created like 90% of the time.
Who are you?
He made a wish that made him and everyone around him stay that same age for 50 years. Multiple people are saying this, which makes me think it's true. And that's fucking messed up.
You know who the one-armed demon was before.
Now remember, we need to get into the building
See,
that has
it might be better
from
than
that you crawl under
fate.
Mm-hmm.
to eavesdrop at the very beginning of the game. We need
Yeah.
in that building if we can get there.
Eternally as a demon. You put an end to his misery.
Hi, Hina. I forgot they put Mpreg in their show. Yeah, which is funny because fucking Butch Hartman is a very devout and stout Christian.
Yeah, but all devout and stout Christians have freaky little sides that they hide, and they just very little just like sprinkle it into the projects they make.
Now then, you have your duty. Things you must
It was in the moon. Oh dear God.
Now then, you
Who did more harm than good, Jimmy or Timmy?
Ooh.
Timmy.
Timmy did
Well,
more
yeah,
harm?
Timmy paused the world for 50 years and erased everyone's memories just so he could keep his fairies.
Timmy
A process that they
90%
talk about that the kids are supposed to grow out of.
Timmy is responsible for 90% of the fucking issues that he solved, Jimmy is like responsible for 30% or so. He solved other people's problems that they caused.
Mm. But when they combine forces into some sort of power hour, catastrophe.
I was so hyped for that.
Why
Give
are we
me-
having such a debate on fucking Timmy Turner?
He's a shitty kid.
Probably see if you can go around the edge.
Yeah.
Timmy Turner's an actual menace. Yeah. Think of all the people he's tortured.
Really?
He is directly responsible for a few other kids losing their fairies.
Like Timmy Turner is a legitimate piece of shit.
Hi, Tuesday.
He froze time. He is mentally much older than the way he fucking acts. He's an idiot.
Mm.
We're very passionate here about all this. This is very serious.
Like, he could have wished for his dad to get a raise or just depression to not exist anymore. He doesn't do it.
Why would he?
Until next time.
He doesn't have depression.
He does.
He
That's
used-
a big part of the episodes. That's why he got the fairies.
Oh, I'm here.
Filled with supervillains he created that could end worlds. Yeah. He literally made imaginary Gary and then abandoned him again.
Let's see.
Timmy wouldn't be a piece of shit if his parents were involved in his life. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, generational trauma and shit.
Didn't he bring the Crimson Chin and all of his villains into existence?
Probably. Oh. How are you doing?
Lord Kuro escaped the castle through the secret. The secret passage can be found along the moat in the Ashina Reservoir. Not far. He is waiting for you in the night. Just smoke. Please.
It flat out comes out to, he's just an awful fucking person.
Mm-hmm. I know people would be like, oh, he's only 10. No, he's not.
No, the fuck he's not. Add all of those years that he had time frozen, he is not fucking 10.
Timmy Turner poisoned our water supply, burned our crops, and delivered a plague unto our houses.
And Cosmo and Wanda, just as bad.
They're
They're
enablers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they've shown they have the ability to ignore the rules and do whatever the fuck they want to break the rules for this kid. Quote unquote kid. That means that they have the ability to say no to him.
Mm.
It's
They've said no before.
Decision.
Jimmy always messes up, but he's always fixing it. That's the thing. Jimmy's smart enough to fix his problems.
That's also why I
Timmy's
say
not.
Jimmy's responsible for like 30% of the problems that he fixes. He caused such a minor amount of them that he fixes them.
Mm. Timmy's a piece of shit, but Dimsdale is a hellhole. None of the parents except Chester's dad care for their kids. The educational system is royally fucked. It's hand in hand. Yeah, but that's the kind of thing. Timmy could have fixed that.
Why
He
was
didn't.
why was Chester the runner-up for most miserable kid? If he has like loving parents,
Loving
Like-
parent.
I guess, but like that's more than Timmy had.
I think it's because his dad is a public outcast because he fucked up one baseball game.
I believe like the guy that they're using for most miserable kid, which is just absurd to think about.
Yes.
Considering
that this
Vicky has a
kid-
little sister, yeah.
Considering that Vicky has a little sister, and of all the fucking millions of kids over Earth, this one is the runner-up.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like they're going off of the kid that perceives themselves to be the most miserable in the way that they're viewing everything. Are you able to go out that door? No, it's completely blocked off.
Yeah. This was a required boss.
AJ
I
has a
believe it
good
was.
family life too. Yes. His parents are rich. They're smart. He's a genius. I think he deals with anxiety from like keeping up appearances, but yeah, otherwise, AJ's fine.
Can I pledge?
Chester also uses magic for good. Exactly.
I'm looking right now, going to see if I can get us just a direction.
Yeah.
Like, there's that fucking what's that girl's name? The one that came in like later seasons and everyone hated.
Oh, I don't remember.
Everyone's like, why is she getting fairies? Like, there's people like Tootie who has to deal with Vicky daily.
Isn't her parents like also super fucking shitty?
They're not shitty, they're terrified of Vicky.
Yeah, they don't do anything.
Yeah, because they're scared of Vicky doing stuff to them. Hi, Josh. How you doing? We're talking about Jimmy.
Yeah, we're like breaking down the lore of fucking Timmy Turner.
Chloe. It was Chloe.
You,
Yeah,
Chloe.
it's the sort of thing. She is a very perfect little girl who occasionally makes mistakes, and they're like, "Oh yeah, she deserves fairies." Meanwhile, it's like fucking Chester is on the verge of homelessness with a dad that no one likes, and Tootie is dealing with Vicky daily.
Gwen, we need to go to the Ashina Reservoir.
Yeah, it's blocked off.
I literally don't know why people don't like Chloe. She doesn't need fairies.
Yeah, I cannot get to the Shino Reservoir.
After completing the palace, you'll go through Ashina Castle and Ashina Outskirts, then teleport to the Ashina Reservoir Idol to make your way to Kuro.
I cannot.
Yeah, Red. That is kind of the big reason. She doesn't have a whole lot of flaws beyond being too perfect.
Unless, like, this door works now.
We got really passionate about fucking Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't go to the Ashina Reservoir.
They're just ignoring me now. I'm just having my own conversation.
I said, yeah, I agreed with you.
Oh, I thought you were saying, yeah, I can't go through this door.
No, I was saying, yeah, then new thought, can't go through this door.
Wasn't there an episode where Timmy wished he had never been born and the world was better off? Yes! The episode ended with Jorgen being like, man, I should kill you. The world is a better place without you.
That reminds me of my favorite, like, Muppets fact. I believe it's the Muppets Christmas, one of the Muppets Christmas movies. They show Kermit a world with where he was never like there, he was never born, and it shows the New York skyline and the Twin Towers are there. It shows what it would be like 10 years in the future, which was past 9/11. So it's not like he caused it, but there's some butterfly effect that by Kermit being alive, it causes 9/11 to happen.
Hi, Wade.
Hi,
Are you glad to
Wade.
come in on this?
Hello. We're talking about lore.
Have you seen the possible Netflix reboot? No.
Oh, God.
Wait, is it a full-on reboot or just, like, a continuation with, like, CGI or some shit? Kermit actively makes the world worse, apparently.
But, like, that's the thing. It's not like... They're not saying that he caused it. I can't see Kermit doing any terrorism. But apparently its existence inspires some people.
Do you have an area called Kuro's Room in the Ashina Castle?
A continuation with a new kid.
No, wait, no, I do.
From Kuro's Room, head to the Ashina Reservoir area of Ashina Castle and make your way to the door where you use the reed whistle in the prologue of the game. So apparently we can get there from this room?
Okay. I don't know how, but I will figure it out. There's a fight. I'm trying to like just get it off. Appearances. What does everything look like here?
What
That
about Danny
is
Phantom?
not the reservoir. I think the reservoir is this way.
Honestly, I can't talk much about Danny Phantom. I didn't watch it a whole lot.
All I know about Danny Phantom is that he was just 13 when his parents built a very strange machine designed to see a world unseen. He's got to catch them all because he's Danny Phantom. Oh,
I'm gonna scream.
why?
We didn't need to do that fight. Turn to your right.
That was
What?
an optional fight.
Go. So from here, we'll start here. We're gonna go through this door and to our left.
To our left.
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 He was 14, Gwen.
This way?
Just hold up.
Okay.
Also, hi, Sally.
Sally, how old
Big-
was Danny Phantom?
14.
What, did his parents build very big and mean? Ow.
We're so. whenever we
13
kill
and
this
14 end on the same word.
Guy, to your left is a doorway. We're going through there.
This?
Through your left when you are facing that guy, right there.
This.
Fun fact about Muppet Sesame
Up here,
Street.
go-
Big Bird was almost a victim in the Challenger shuttle explosion. What?
We're going down the hole inside that room.
Okay.
In the room.
Down the hole. Oh my god. We did it.
The Virgin Danny Phantom versus the Chad Randy
We
Cunningham.
didn't.
We didn't
fucking
need.
have to fight that boss.
We didn't
Emma.
need. Oh boy.
You bitch.
I was looking at the fucking map, and that's the doorway to the fucking reservoir.
Your dick. Also, yeah, Randy Cunningham was good. I got a scene to show you later.
Okay.
Oh, hello, Scarlet and Raiders. Welcome in.
I didn't even know you were streaming right now. Hi.
Oh yeah, she's done super early.
Yeah.
Abby, your turn.
Oh man, I gotta fight. Jesus.
How you doing, Scarlet? Hi, doll. How you doing? Not you,
What?
Glenn. I have friends who are dolls.
Okay, that is true. I also have some of those friends.
Okay, one.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, everyone, go follow the amazing creep show, Scarlet.
Yeah! These guys are scary. I don't think
Oh,
they're...
we understand early shows as well. We had an early show today as well.
Technically,
In a way.
they can get the suit on the space shuttle since it was so clunky. They swapped Big Bird for a teacher. Oh, they killed a teacher.
I did not mean to do this.
Imagine your family knowing that, like, your sibling, your brother, your child, your parent, whatever, was killed in a fucking space shuttle crash because they couldn't stuff Big Bird inside of it instead.
Oh. That's funny.
You died so that Big Bird could live.
Honestly, that's a
You
noble
died.
sacrifice.
You died so Big Bird could fly.
Do you think Big Bird has survivor's guilt? No, he's mentally a 6-year-old. I don't think they even told him about Challenger. These guys suck. Do you think Steamboat Willie could put Timmy in his place and fix him? No. He's a ferryman. Who among us hasn't killed a teacher to save a Muppet? I'm so sorry for the people who lost a family member in the Challenger thing, but the idea of them being all sacrificed for Big Bird is hilarious.
Hi, Amigo.
Oh, welcome in. How you doing? Hey, Emma.
Huh?
Do you think it would be in bad taste to make like a Challenger memorial with like a 50% opacity Big Bird in the back?
Maybe, yeah.
When the Challenger happened, is it too late? Is it too early? Ray Renee, thank you for the follow. I appreciate
Hi, how
you
you
thusly.
Oh, hello, Elamage. How you doing? Welcome in, everybody.
Hey.
I didn't pay attention. Scarlet, what were you doing? I left when you were just chatting. Did you swap over to something? Hello, hello, Patchwork Querit. Querit.
Hi.
What's the South Park rule? You have to wait 31 years? I don't think South Park waits anymore to make fun of things.
No!
You goof.
You done goofed. You done
You
tried to
done
open the
goofed.
outhouse and now they see you.
Now they smell you because you did that.
Good work.
And Lo, did you know they have a third one in the outhouse?
You're not
No one
supposed to hear
expects
me.
the outhouse, boy.
Oh man. Who are you? You're on my side now.
No,
Oh wait,
I
this is
think
the
they were
wrong.
friendly.
This is the wrong power. Shit.
I think you just killed an NPC.
I needed friends, but I didn't even get the friend.
He was already your friend.
Or,
He wasn't helping me fight.
He was downed.
Then he's
he
not a
was scared
proper
for his
friend.
life.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm scared for my life, Gwen,
You don't fight for me?
you're gonna
Yeah.
betray me. Wow.
I'm not gonna betray you. I'm just.
Wow.
I'm
No, that's
good.
betraying me.
No, you betrayed me
Yeah.
first.
No, I'm panic stricken.
Why don't you see if he's back before you try to kill these guys?
He's back.
No.
Oh, he's right there.
He's
Oh
mad
my
at you,
god! Now I gotta
buddy.
kill him again.
though. You fight for me now, buddy.
There. Now it's even.
It was weird. Big Bird was meant to be in this game, but they didn't have samurai armor big enough for him.
I need the final boss to be replaced with Big Bird.
Don't kill my guy! He's my boy.
What's his
Me-
name?
Bingo.
What's his name, Gwen? No,
Bingo.
what's his actual name? What's his actual
Bingo.
name?
Bingo
No,
was
what's
his
his actual name?
name. Oh,
What's his birth name?
Bongo. You're still fighting? You're sturdier than I thought, Bingo.
I played Diddy Kong Racing in Overwatch. Good luck. Feel like I got silently hate rated or something. I don't know. I won't. Don't. Scarlett, message me about that, please.
Okay. Now I can get the right guy. Although Bingo is not bad.
Bingo from Bluey.
Yo,
Do you need to fight these guys, or you just want to?
This guy has a bead.
he wants her beads.
Gwen loves Mardi Gras. Give her beads.
I'll show you everything.
I mean,
many
of all of
puppets
us, you're
do
the
you
most
have at a time?
qualified.
What do you mean?
No one wants to see ours. You killed your guy.
Oh. Why does it give me the option to do that?
In case
Come.
you're done.
Come back. I need Bingo, it's up to you now. You're my buddy.
Yeah, no one's gonna give us beads, Gwen. They're gonna give you all beads.
Got Bandit's back in Pilot. Can we get Bluey in Fortnite, but just Bandit with Bingo on his back? I would love to see Bandit just killing people, taking their legs.
Beautiful. One down. Bingo, you are a boss baby. No, wait, don't
Where's
die.
the Peppa Pig stream where we see the devs pay respect to Queen Elizabeth's death?
Thanks, Bingo.
That's That's the Salty DK Dan stream.
That sounds like a salty stream.
Have you not seen that clip? It's great. Queen Elizabeth is splashing some puddles with Peppa Pig. It cuts to black and it just says "In Memorial." Queen Elizabeth.
Is the Queen Elizabeth like an Angela Anaconda style?
No, she's in Peppa Pig style, so she's all gross.
Ugh.
Why is Bandit just taking their legs? Because they had a good point.
I'm going this way. Or not.
It's better show if they
Or
had to
not.
watch them turn into different aliens to fight villains. We could get Bluey 10. Oh, I should talk to my friend Mort. They love drawing Ben 10 stuff. I could probably convince them to do Bluey 10.
I don't think we're getting the spear, by the way.
So sad. We wouldn't really get to use it much anyway.
That part is so funny, it's good.
You ready for the next 5 hours of the stream?
No, I'm good at games.
I mean, apparently that optional boss was pretty hard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I read the fucking thing, and the guide on the map showed that we were going behind him.
Mm-hmm. And that's where you stopped reading. You didn't read ahead or anything.
No, that's the end of the fucking thing. The way we're
Mhm.
going was behind the fucking boss.
Welcome back to the field.
Field of Dreams. And children with rope belts.
Shinobi of the divine air, we meet again.
I don't like needing you.
Behold,
But he's got the stinky sword.
mortal blade.
Why are there two of them?
Because only having one's too strong. There always needs to be a counter to the one.
Can change Ashina's fate with such a thing.
It's not a counter, that's just two of them.
You are mistaken.
Yeah, a lot of it, they think that like, well, the mortal blade needs a mortal
No one
blade.
has the right to the dragon's
What
heritage.
about what kills that mortal blade?
The first mortal blade. The mortal blades can kill the users.
I wish there was another
I
way.
guess. If I wrote this game, I'd want Jack Black to be in it.
Who would he
is
play?
the spirit that follows you and inhabits your sword. He'll just
Oh,
combat
yeah,
on your
that's
style.
that is what they would fucking do.
I would want him to like just walk around you singing, playing instruments. Like he's the battle game music and he's just constantly with you. He never gets attacked or nothing. And he dodges everything.
That'd
He
be.
has no influence other than just fucking singing around you like a bard.
I kind of wanted to hate that. Oh, this is totally doable. He only has
Sure.
one health bar.
Does Jack Black do any serious roles?
Yeah, he's in
I hope
serious
not.
roles. He was
Like
in
what?
a rom-com. I forget what it was called. It was weird. He was. There was like a B plot, and he was the interest in the B plot.
What was the rom-com? Because all I can think of is just Shallow Hal.
I don't know what that is.
It's a guy who gets
Wow, what a
curse,
bitch!
not a curse, but like a curse put on him.
I
where
did
he
it.
sees people inner's beauty. So he falls in love with a very large woman because he sees, the beauty inside her.
Hmm. I can't believe the game's over. I won.
I was
Ready for some shit?
You ever play that Jack Black game where he gets into a roadie and gets isekai to heavy metal? We have. It was fun.
her face.
He was hypnotized. No, that's fair. That's fair. Semantics, Sally. So hello, Maury. How you doing? Uh-oh. I love that even our character's like, what the fuck are you doing? Is he gonna have a centipede in him?
That'd be cray cray.
That's not a centipede.
Brother Bear?
Pitiful grandchild.
His second form is just he gets a new arm. Oh,
It's just coming out and out. Don't worry about me.
To see Ashina return
did you say he was isekai'd into her? Yes. Yeah.
which means Sekiro.
Must die twice.
I must destroy you.
My God. I'm sorry, I'm really into Shallow Hal lore. I've got the hardcover lexicon.
Ooh.
Don't forget you've got buffing items, Gwen.
I do.
Because this fight has,
Ooh.
overall, 4 lives.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Okay. Jesus. Okay.
Jack Black got crushed by a stage prop and woke up. Yeah. I always love that idea, like, it was a mind transport. So in the real world, that character's just dead.
Hmm.
Quick, punch him in the dick. It worked last time.
Nope, not today, bitch.
Do you think there was a dishonorable samurai that would just kick people in the dick?
Ronin.
Yeah, fair.
We'd kick them in the dick and then twist it.
He did a spin kick into the dick.
I don't know if this is happening, but, you know. It's definitely not.
Apparently, Gwyneth Paltrow's makeup for Shallow Hal took 4 hours to apply. Holy shit.
Yeesh. Imagine just sitting there for 4. That's a big reason why, like, I'm not good at makeup. It doesn't take, not good, but why I'm not super into makeup, because I'm just so fucking impatient, dude.
It was 4 hours, because I assume that Sally's talking about the parts where she had to wear a very plus-size suit.
Ah, well, I just in general, like, crazy makeup takes a while. Like, even like an hour is like, that's a lot for me.
Mm-hmm. There's also a milkshake in the film they CGI'd for no reason. But they didn't want to have someone just pick up a fucking milkshake? Oh. Come on, go ahead and kick his ass.
This guy's a chump.
Win, Gwen!
Yeah, this is kind of an easy start. This guy used to be trouble for you.
Yeah, but then you get to this guy.
The true samurai.
Hmm.
Jack Black's 20th feature film role, but his first as the lead actor. I don't think that's true, Sally. I'm pretty sure he did School of Rock and he was the lead in that. Pretty sure that came out before Shallow Hal. Actually, Jack Black's first movie as the leading role was Mario.
Mario!
I forgot there was a period in Jack Black's life where he didn't have facial hair, and it's weird.
Oh yeah, he used to be a bald-faced boy. It's weirdly weird. Where now he's just like big beardo man. I kind of love him.
It's weird. Like, there's a picture on his Wikipedia from 2011
Ow.
And then you look at him like modern day, and it's like he aged like 30 years in 10 years.
Yeah. A beard can do that to you.
It's crazy. School of Rock is 2003. Shallow Hal is 2001. Was that really? Wow.
Yeah, Shallow House 2001 is showing.
Hi, Oddly. Thank you for the gnome.
Hi, Oddly. How you doing, buds? Hope you're feeling better. I know you had a rough night. Oh. Wait, he was in fucking The Never-Ending Story?
I was not aware of this.
He was in Cable Guy. He was in Mars Attacks. Yeah, there's a lot of movies I don't recognize him from.
Fucking speedrun this first fight.
He was in a movie called Jesus' Son.
Did he play Jesus' son?
I don't... What does it say he played? He played Georgie?
I don't know who Georgie is. Ah, man.
What do you mean, Nia, what do you mean crack friend?
Ouch. Yikes.
Wait, he was in fucking Ice Age?
What?
He played a character named Zeke.
Wait.
Now I'm just fucking looking through this.
I just realized
Yeah?
I had the Discord streaming over the game stream. It doesn't seem to have much of a change in quality, but that's still fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm such a professional. Because I was streaming you drawing last night.
Okay.
So I had that in like a window capture, and the window capture is above the game capture apparently.
Fair.
Get fucked, idiot.
I forgot
Bye.
there was a Gulliver's Travels movie.
Yeah. Wrong move.
I'm just reading through this now. I feel stupid.
Whoa, man, you're not Gengi.
Oh, I forgot he's in an upcoming movie. Oh, shit.
Forgot how far forward that goes. I mean, yeah,
Go
he's
ahead.
still working. What's he coming in?
Claptrap?
What?
He's Claptrap in the Borderlands movie.
Why? That... Like, personality-wise, it kind of fits, but at the same time, Jack Black is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Claptrap is not.
Well, he's gonna be playing Steve in the Minecraft movie, too.
Ugh. I didn't even know there was a fucking Minecraft movie, but of course there is.
Of course there is.
It's been getting talked about for months.
Yeah, I guess I've been out of the news. Ow, wrong move.
Me and Nia hang out under a bridge and smoke crack and huff paint. I'm glad you found someone who does that with you, Oddly. He was in Sesame Street.
Okay. Yeah, he was.
on Sesame Street.
He's the stop sign guy.
He was in Rick and Morty.
He was. I didn't know about that one. Chat, that's so much faster than I think it is.
He was in the musical Jesus Christ Superstar. He's King Herod. I haven't been watching this stream. Just been reading Jack Black trivia.
You? Okay. Oh, this is up. This one is a stamina fight, and I'm just not keeping up the stamina.
Yeah, you can go for damage, but it's gonna take way longer.
Yeah, no. Well, like, I can build up stamina damage just fine. But it's like keeping it up. Because he hits hard. Oh, I got it! Okay.
Have you gotten past his first phase yet?
No.
Well, she just
okay. What? Spear?
I thought you were... No, I can't say that. That's spoilers.
Okay.
Where's your dinosaur spear?
Jesus. You have a gun?
You know, way of the samurai. The short improv prompt. Explain the UI and controls, but in a way that makes no sense, as in it's not correct.
Okay, so like, you see, in this game, Sekiro dies twice. You need to be able to see things, right? This is not a blind person accessible video game. So if you don't have eyes, I'm sorry, but you probably can't see the stream anyway. So first thing you need to do is die.
Yeah, you need to do that twice.
You see on the bottom left there is the health bar, but you can't actually see that because it's being covered by some VTuber, PNG tuber models.
You're trying to say something that wasn't named.
What?
Why were you struggling with that?
Because I was like, because I said VTuber, I was looking for PNG tuber. You don't have.
Same.
You don't have
PNG
eyes.
tubers are VTubers.
I guess it's just, it's one of those things where it's like, VTuber also, okay, getting spicy. I guess because PNG tuber exists, I view in my head, okay, well, I now know I need to look out for that. Since VTubers, PNG tubers exist, right? And they're classified as PNG tubers, and they are PNGs. And because that distinction exists, I often, in my head, view VTubers as the 3D ones and PNG tubers are the non-3D ones. But that's not true. VTuber is the broad term. There's not really a term for it.
All PNG tubers are VTubers. Not all VTubers are PNG tubers.
Yeah.
I was gonna get a bit upset if you were gonna be like, oh yeah, PNG tubers? Those aren't VTubers.
No.
Because I started as PNG and Emma still is.
Yeah, no, that mindset is stupid. If you believe that, you're dumb. Also, it's the first time this guy's fucking me up. I could take a break there. You wanna fight?
Like a square and a rectangle. This is a square and a rectangle issue. Are all PNG tubers P-tubers? What's a P-tuber, oddly?
When you take a piss on a table and you form a shape out of it.
What shape?
The shape of a little guy talking.
There's a VTuber out there who's a bucket of water. When the fuck are we gonna get the fucking bottle of piss VTuber?
Yes!
Make it happen, Emma.
Kirsten just put her hand on my fucking shoulder and is staring at me.
Listen, you shouldn't let your kinks come out on stream.
I'm sorry.
What's the fine line between the P-tuber and the poo-tuber?
It's the difference between 2 E's and 2 O's.
Well, it's also the distance between them.
Yeah.
Shut! Fuck me, man. I just wanna fucking... Yeah?
Be the change you want to see in the world. And become the P-tuber.
Would you rather pee or pee really hard?
I don't think
I guess
can
it could
pee
be
much
kind of
harder.
fun to just like shotgun blast my piss out.
Right?
Good, good.
Fucking orbital laser.
Okay. I'm taking this seriously.
I wanted to make the same charge up noise as Godzilla firing their laser. Yeah? Yes, Emma?
want.
What do you want? What do you want, baby girl? Use your words. Oh, she's fucking losing it.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
How?
You're a Grinds tuber? Damn right you are, Grinds.
Woo. You must run?
P2. Uh-huh. No, go ahead.
You know the atomic breath scene in Shin Godzilla?
Mm-hmm.
Where he's just spewing a bunch of fucking...
She just run away.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to do before I piss.
You want Mount Vesuvius to erupt from your wiener before you just let loose the torrent.
I want like an immense like usher of fucking steam. To like just fucking...
Well, everyone get ready
Yes.
for some new Bianca art soon.
Run!
YouTubers, when you take your mic headset on break with you. Don't do that.
I do that.
No, fucking that same movie we watched last night that had the horrible Skyrim bear in it. They had a waitress as one of the actresses, but they left the microphone on her when she went back to the kitchen, so all you can hear is just kitchen work.
I mean, if you're too much of a coward to listen, don't listen. Block out the sounds of my piss. This is shit. This is awful.
Welcome to the Piss Jet chapter. Today we're cutting this bowling ball in half.
I could fucking do it. Watch me.
Well, everyone get ready for Emma to start doing live action streams. Where she tries to pressure wash piss a bowling ball in half.
It'll be like last night's stream, just 10 minutes of just the water being pressurized piss being shot at a fucking bowling ball.
I don't know what to do! Okay, I'm
All
fine.
that is just a stream of you pissing on a bowling ball.
It's 10 minutes of it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yes. Oh,
Apparently the Sakura dance
I don't...
is, if you have that, it's a combat art.
combat art. No, I do not have it.
Okay. Burn is good for him. And Mist Raven is good for the final phase. Shinobi Firecracker and Loaded Umbrella are good for him. The Loaded Umbrella is good for first and second phase. This is the Sword Saint, not the douchebag at the beginning.
I don't need any help with him.
I remember China, Illinois. One of the characters could shoot his piss like a gun from holding it in for a month.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that fucking episode. He walked around with a huge fucking belly full of piss. It was weird as shit.
I hate that.
I
It
didn't.
sloshed every fucking time he moved. It was awful.
I hate that so much.
Not allow Ashina to be crushed.
Alright.
What is with our topics? There's a kid on the ground.
I zoned back into that. I'm sorry, LMH. Welcome to our streams. Chat, what should we talk about?
Yeah, we've talked about Timmy Turner. We've talked about piss. What else have we talked about?
Those are two big ones.
Yeah, those are the things that are going in the thumbnail. Timmy Turner holding a bowling ball.
Like, yeah, Cosmo's a bowling ball, and Wanda is a bottle of mysterious liquid.
Oh, a teacher being sacrificed for Big Bird.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Challenger.
Danny Phantom. We didn't really talk about Danny Phantom or the Grumps. I'm not talking about the Grumps.
The Grumps were brought up?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I don't know when the crumbs were brought up.
Let's talk about the proper way to eat fettuccine alfredo on a pizza.
No. I will not take your harassment. What do I do? Okay, we do that. That's how you do it.
The great big pudding ball in the sky. You mean Sam?
Shaikakaka!
Not the Grumps, the Grumpsh with an H. Ah, of course, the Grumpsh. Fartman and his weird art style. Oddly, you have such a way with words. Do y'all eat pizza
It's
with or
mostly-
without the cardboard?
You mean the shell?
What the fucking last word to die on?
I don't know where he is. Hey, found him!
I get either having this discussion during combat. He just... You mean the shell and jumps off a cliff? Proper way to eat Alfredo is in a carved out bagel. Scooped bagel. And it's still garbage.
What do you mean? Alfredo's good.
No, scooped bagels.
I was gonna have a problem. We ate it together, and you're not gonna like my favorite food. Who would do such?
You didn't
a
like
thing?
mine.
You didn't like the food she made you.
It's not that I didn't like the food she made me. It's just that it's a
You
lot
didn't like it enough that you cried.
I wanted to like it.
So you didn't like it.
It was just a lot of food in my mouth.
That's how you eat.
No, there was just like too many things.
Gwen hates variety.
No, it's not that. It's just like more than one thing is like a bigger number that
We're
I
not
can't
opening
handle.
this conversation again. Not that like you're annoying with it. We already know how it is. It's so
Autism.
up a huge debate for the entire rest of the stream. And I'm not trying to talk about literally anything
The
else.
proper way to eat pasta is when it's nice and crunchy.
Thank you. Thank you, Kel of Kells.
I love crunchy spaghetti.
Oh, that's not the move I thought it was.
Were either of you, or are you either, still the kind of people who will just eat ramen raw?
No.
I have not in a while, but I used to be.
I used to beat up my brother for doing it.
Why?
This is weird.
You're psycho.
Listen, there were two fucking like big packets of ramen that were constantly bought in the house. Okay, there's beef and there's chicken. I eat the beef. My brother eats the chicken. My brother also just eats it raw. So he would constantly cook himself the chicken one, and then take the beef and eat it raw and throw away the packets.
Okay, that's different. That's because he's eating your food.
Yeah, you made it sound like you just beat him up for eating it raw.
I beat him up for eating it raw because he kept fucking taking the beef.
No.
Yeah. It all would have been solved if he just stopped fucking eating it raw.
No, it would have been resolved if he just didn't take the beef.
You would have been fine if he took it, but he ate it normally?
Swears.
If he fucking cooked it, yes.
You are wrong! You have told stories about how much of a
can't tell
psychopath for the past 3 streams. He could have touched your ramen and you would have beat his shit in.
Yes, but that's a different reason. I would have beat him for fucking taking the raw.
That's the point I'm making!
I'm saying I beat him up for eating it raw.
And I'm saying
You can't
you're
tell me I'm
stupid.
wrong for how I know I felt.
No, I can and I am.
No, you can't.
You're scaring chat. I like to watch the sausage guy try to cook spaghetti in various wrong ways.
Oh man.
Put it in a panini press.
I can't watch.
I'm not
like,
familiar.
food videos.
I'm not familiar with that position.
What, the panini press?
Yeah.
You want to?
Hey hon, after the stream, can I put you in the panini press? Fuck.
Sure. It just cuts to later, it's just me screaming.
This was not an innuendo. Also, this is my real voice, Kakarot.
Little did everyone know, I've been dating Macho Man this entire time.
Hello.
For fuck's sake, when? What? You're just a little quirky girl.
People shouldn't waste food by eating it wrong. It's sacrilegious. Fuck you. I'm gonna eat the sushi with a fork and dip it in ketchup.
That was
I can't
the-
do YouTube
Oh my
food
God.
videos. It makes me want to throw up watching any of them.
Kind of same, honestly.
Cooking or eating?
Either.
Fair. I can't do mukbangs. I actually have a huge thing. I can't be around people when they eat. It made Christmas dinners very awkward. But even, like, I won't watch Gwen when she eats. I don't know what it is. I can't watch people eat.
I don't want to see whatever like random thing you're making. I don't want to see you eat. It's not an interest of mine whatsoever. Just go do you, and I'm gonna do me. I'm going to ignore all of the things that you do because I don't want to see it.
I have a question because I'm curious because ketchup was brought up, and for me,
Ketchup.
I was just talking fast. Ketchup is
Or
ruined
ketchup.
purely by
Ketchup.
how it smells. Like I feel like I would probably like the taste of ketchup, but the smell is too overwhelming for me. Is there any foods like that for you where it's like the smell is what gets you? I'm ignoring your bullshit, by the way. We're gonna have my conversation. No, I don't. What do you mean I brought it up? I'm talking about food smells.
You announced that you're paying attention to it.
Okay. Bologna and cheese with ketchup. Yeah, but then you get some nice sashi and put it with the ketchup. It's good.
Can you engage with me?
That's the plan.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not like that.
Sister-in-law, I'm not interested.
I didn't mean to use that, but actually that does a lot of damage.
To answer your question, Gwen, not usually. The only time it ever happened, and I think it was more a combination of also car sickness. I was getting babysit by my friend's mom, and she's like, hey, I gotta do running around, you kids are coming with me. My friend's little brother had been eating like nothing but peanut butter the entire fucking day. So we get into the car, and the car just starts to smell with the stink of peanut butter.
Ooh.
And combined with like my horrible motion sickness, we got to the bank, I opened the door and just lost everything.
Oof. Ugh.
Not quite to the to the degree that we're talking here. Alcohol.
Yeah.
Even smelling alcohol will make me like incredibly nauseous.
Yeah, no, I
hate it.
I hate the smell of alcohol as well. Just because like my parents would drink and like we would do recycling. Like we would take like our cans to a recycling plant to get like a little bit of money. And we got a cut if we cut the cans. Not cut the cans. If we smash the cans down. So,
Wait, how?
What do you mean?
How'd you get a cut?
No, smash. A cut of the money.
Oh, I thought you were pointing like the serrated part of the can up and then stomping on them.
No,
Gwen, you moron.
No, we would smash the cans and we take them up and we get some money. But since I drank so much, we would have these big tubs full of beer cans, and it just smelled vile. And I hate it.
Yeah, I'm similar.
I'm very happy that there's not really drinking in my house anymore because it smells just the worst.
Apparently Nia had a very similar situation to me.
Oh?
Yeah, she can't stand the scent of peanut butter anymore. Here's the thing, I still like peanut butter, but it can be overwhelming.
I don't know what's happened. I'm like starting to fuck this first one up.
For anyone curious,
you're doing it too fast.
I think that's it,
doing
honestly.
The voice.
Oh yeah, the voice, if you don't know, she got fucked up by the voice last week.
It shut her down for a few days.
Yeah, it was bad. Which is weird. Peanut butter's never caused that.
She never did it for fucking 5 hours straight.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's
She
why we
does
need
it for like 30 minutes and she's done.
That's why I'm glad we're having actual discussions this time instead of just nonsense. Because it's less vocally straining.
No, can't even eat it. No, I fully get that. Sometimes it's not even scent, it's like bad experience. I know for sure Emma has a story for this.
What just happened to me?
You got stabbed.
Get away from me. I need to heal.
For
Ow.
me, it was fucking texture. Because I was constantly forced to eat creamed corn.
Ugh.
It is slimy. I hate it.
Actually, this kind of loops all the way fucking around. So one of the stories that I tell like the most, one of the beginning of my issue, this one time I was having meatloaf.
Yeah, this is a story I was thinking of.
So my family of 4, was living with another family, a family of like 8, in a mansion that they owned.
You never mentioned it was a mansion. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was fucking huge. And this is actually also where my first experience with Kingdom Hearts was as well.
Okay. Is that related to the story?
Not quite.
When you walk
so-
away, you don't hear me say.
So for some reason, me and my brother were always forced to eat after, like our entire family had to eat after they ate.
Mm-hmm.
And they would make a whole separate meal for us.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
One day, this fucking bitch decides to make meatloaf. And it's like, okay. And she kept like bringing up that she made, like she put this special sauce on it. And it's like, what is it? It's special sauce. I tried it, and I was freaking out. I hated it, and I didn't finish the meatloaf. I didn't finish the food. And she was fuming. And a week later, she makes meatloaf again. This time, there's no sauce on it. I take a bite out of it. It tastes the exact same as last time. That's because she put the special sauce inside of it. And this fucked me up even more. Because, like, just tell me what the fuck's going in it. I found out, like, months later, and reminded of it recently. The sauce was just fucking ketchup.
Ah.
It's like, I liked ketchup. The whole thing was I was panicking because I didn't know what the fuck was in the food.
Mm-hmm.
And it has ruined meatloaf for me. I will not touch meatloaf. Like, not even if I'm told what the fuck's in it. I will not touch it.
I get that, though. It's why this sort of thing, like, if and when we finally are close enough that we can do, like, Christmas dinners, I'm gonna get you to help me in the kitchen. So it's like, alright, Emma, you're seeing how everything is made, so you don't have this problem.
Oh my god, this dude is like a dude.
Yeah, in that house, her kid had a PS2 all to his own. It's like, at the time, that was cool shit. He had Kingdom Hearts, and he had played through it. And I remember the point I remember was like Jack Skellington or something like that. And that's all I remember on that bit. And then like one day he was gone, so I did what every fucking little snot-nosed piece of shit does. I asked his mom if I can play on his PlayStation. I accidentally deleted his save in the process of making my own save. And I couldn't figure out how to get off the island.
Oh my god.
You couldn't beat the tutorial?
I couldn't beat it.
How rancid was that ketchup that it had to ruin meatloaf?
That's not
I don't
how that works.
That's not. Yeah, I don't think it was the issue of the ketchup was bad. It was just Emma didn't know it was there.
I didn't know it was. I didn't know what it was when I realized it was there, and I didn't know it was there at the beginning. Also, I have officially beaten that tutorial, by the way, like 2 or 3 years ago, because I own all of the Kingdom Hearts games on my PlayStation.
Of course you do.
I just didn't get anywhere because my PlayStation sounds like it's about to take off and explode every time I load it up for more than 5 minutes.
You clean it.
It's been cleaned like 5 or 6 fucking times. It's just done. It's ready to go. PlayStation.
No, they were built to last.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, the fuck they're not.
Yes, they are.
No.
What happened if you deleted your friend's save? Did you tell him? Okay, I can probably answer first of all. Probably not Emma's friend.
Yeah.
No,
Emma,
he's in jail now.
Emma probably beat him up for making her feel bad.
I did constantly torment him. I would kick him in the shin, and I had steel-toed boots on constantly.
Why? What?
It's a whole different story. Anyway,
Fucking cowgirl ass bullshit.
not my friend. He was livid.
I
Hated
think
it.
any kid would be. You deleted their save file.
Yeah, that's basically their
And
life.
He's in jail now for... How can I say this on stream?
Was it something serious?
He's in jail now for diddling.
Oh.
Hmm.
Man, he might have been a different person if you didn't delete his save file.
Yeah, maybe this is your fault. He would have learned how to be kind and have friends that you don't do things like that to.
Yeah, growing up, I was very much...
Hyper,
yeah.
what do you mean by likewise? What do you mean by likewise, Hyper?
I hope it's still like coming in a little slowly late.
I hope you're like a little delayed, Hyper.
While we wait for that, growing up, I was very much like of mindset. I didn't really care how I fucking looked.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
The
just
common
trans
thing with
stuff.
trans girls, yeah.
But what I was obsessed with was making sure that I had fundamentally stuff on me that I could make use of, such
Practical over fashionable.
as I had steel-toed boots, so I could kick harder.
Uh-huh.
I
Came late to the story. Okay, good.
Let me know if I've told you through this bit, because I don't remember if I have. I would wear hoodies constantly, like zip-ups, and even my mom doesn't know this. I would file the inside interior of the zipper, so it would still function as a zipper. It just was also sharp. So it was like a jagged blade on the interior of my jacket.
What, would you like take off the hoodie and swing it around? Like, were you constantly in fights? Why do you feel this need to defend yourself?
She's from the South.
That's fair.
That's just their
I
mindset.
had a lot of like vivid imagination stuff. I'd very commonly be sitting at lunch. I did not eat in school.
I fully understand that.
Yeah.
I would sit at a table by myself and just kind of like daydream until I got to the grade where they allow you just to sit out in the commons area, in which case I would go to a bench and sit there and just kind of daydream. And the daydreams are very commonly about like people coming up to me just pissed off for something, the building collapsing, an explosion going off in the room just on the other side of the common room from where I was sitting. Just a whole bunch of just random scenarios that made no fucking sense at all ever. And I don't know. I think I developed like a little bit of paranoia. Like I need to be ready for shit. It's like, what the fuck are you gonna be ready for? You're fucking 16. Shut up.
Yeah, like Emma, same. But I also knew that that wasn't gonna happen. Cock in my balls.
Oh.
What's up?
Nothing. Just bad taste in my mouth. It's fine.
What?
There's a lot of bad taste going on.
I took this is probably like one of the most like time-consuming and fucked up ones that I did.
Mm-hmm.
I took one of those like miniature barbells, like the hand ones.
The tiny like 2-pound things that are pretty much useless.
I got like a little miniature
the horizontal
one. And I spent
vertical rather
months just like filing into like
Jesus
the
Christ.
bar of it, so I could snap the ends off. And then I cut into my hoodie at the very like end tip of it, and I would slip them in there, and I would like sew it up. And now my hoodie just had like these two like hanging weights that I could swing.
Fucking God.
Did you ever grow up wondering why no one talked to you?
Never, not once.
Okay. You were the weird, quiet kid who everyone was afraid might, like, snap and attack them, which they should have been, because apparently you were actively preparing to fight them.
Well, I actually did snap and attack one day.
Oh, dear God.
I've
Now
told
Emma
this
scares
story.
me. Here's the thing. Emma is a very defensive person, and thankfully she's getting to the part of her life where she can let her guard down. But God, these stories.
My defensiveness is turning more to protectiveness.
Talking.
Which that's not bad. That's good. But Jesus fuck. Looking back at like the things I did as a youth growing up, I was insane.
Kinda surprised you didn't get kicked out.
I mean, a lot of the people I got into fights with, they started it, and they would get in much more trouble than I did. Because I was also very particular about making everything I did seem like it was self-defense entirely. That's because that was the entire goal of it, was to be self-defense.
Yeah,
But-
it's harder to get in trouble when you're the one defending yourself.
But like, even I had situated like everything I did so that even if I started it, it would be perceived as self-defense. And it's like, I only really fought pieces of shit and those who wanted to fight me, and those who wanted to fight, we kind of had a mutual understanding of, if we get caught, like it's neither of our fault. We're not going to like turn on the other one. We both wanted to do this. So, you know, just we're buddy. We're friends. We're like having a little roughhouse.
Yeah, we want to fight. Unlike this. That's smart AF. I don't know if you want to take that kind of compliment from Sally. We've heard what you've done, Sally.
From what I understand, Sally was actually targeted, though.
That's fair.
I actually had a teacher try and get me into the wrestling team.
Oh.
At least you're a giantess. I could have seen you doing pretty well.
I never joined it because it was like, that's fighting with too much rules for me.
Jesus fucking Christ, you fucking anime character.
It had too much like restrictions and rules. I didn't want to like. It's not fun for me to fight by like a restriction. I want to like. If we're gonna fight, the restriction is I'm not gonna kill you. You're not gonna kill me. We're not gonna get each other in trouble.
It sounds like you would have been more into boxing then, because pretty much like the only rule is don't use your feet.
I'm super fucking into boxing. I love boxing.
Good. Something we
It's
have
just
common.
there was nothing for boxing in my school.
No, fair.
Yeah, same in my school.
Therapy. It meant the theater kind. Theater wrestlers, yeah, WWE kind of thing.
Yeah, no thank you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Emma's not really into entertaining people.
She
That's
hates
incorrect. That is incredibly incorrect. The only reason I'm telling these stories is because at this point in time, they are entertaining now.
Vertical!
So you like entertaining people?
Yes.
When's your next stream?
When I get the overlays done.
How that's been the case for a while now.
Yes, but it's happening this week.
Mm-hmm.
It is happening this week.
Okay, you said that before.
Very good, me. Very good.
Well, you see,
me.
I've been depressed every other fucking time I've said it.
Wait.
You keep using that excuse for years.
It hasn't even been a full year since I said I was going to do my overlay.
Fair. But no, you're gonna do it. I'm working on stuff too. That's gonna help you because I know you got that ADHD thing where you work better with others.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a few sessions where we're just gonna sit there, both of us working. Maybe Gwen's like playing a game, or I put something on the background like Bar Rescue or some shit.
I thought I missed the Emma stream. She did something like a month or two ago, but she's trying to come back stronger than ever.
Yeah, that's why we got new emotes. That's why we're gonna have new fucking point redeems. That's why everything's. I want to come into this back stronger. I don't want to come into it still working.
If the restriction to the fight is, hey, we won't murder each other, I think priorities are a bit skewed. Now that's when you go to the underground arenas.
I think Emma was born in the wrong universe. If she was born in the Yakuza universe, she'd be thriving.
I thought you were going to say Baki.
Baki would also work.
Like, I feel that if I had like an actual motivation growing up for like fighting, I would be in such good shape.
You'd probably be doing pretty well for yourself too.
Like, other than just I have mass and I can push around a bunch of other kids my age. If I had like an actual motivation, I would be so fucking built.
Be a muscle girl. No, I get that. It's the sort of thing, like, you look back on other kids who, like, their parents supported them or teachers got them into shit, and it's like, man, that probably would have been really good for me. I wish someone did that. Like, for real, if you had gotten, like, a teacher, a gym teacher or whatever, it's like, man, little Emma, you're a fucking monster. Let's get you into boxing. You'd probably be in some pretty good circles right now.
Here's like the sucky part. I had an art teacher. I'm still in contact with him on Discord. He plays D&D and such. Absolutely adore him. Unluckily, he like came into the school the year that I was leaving Indiana. And he was like trying to talk me into like joining like after school curriculums and stuff, and it's like, if we could start like a boxing thing, you'd be fucking great at it, because he knows that I love to fucking fight. I had a friend, his name, I'm only gonna say his first name, his name was Johnny.
Johnny.
Born and raised Texan.
Everything's bigger.
We love to fight each other. Like, we never got into fucking fights like out of hatred or anger or shit. We generally would just fucking sit there, and then one of us would pipe up, want to fight, and we'd just start beating the shit out of each other.
That was your best friend.
And then one day he just left. He was gone.
He probably got suspended.
Um,
Johnny, Texas.
Love that guy.
Lee says, I think Emma can make good money just choke slamming women and only taking like 2 bumps a match. I'm glad you added that second part. Emma can make good money just choke slamming women. That's just called being a thug.
Yeah.
But he wanted to get me into stuff. It's just it was too late.
It was too late, and you didn't have motivation.
Like, it sucks, but yeah.
No, I get you. I was a similar case. I didn't do like fighting things. I was a good little Canadian girl, and I did hockey. I was always the goalie, and I was pretty good at it. My gym team was like, hey, why don't you actually try for like the local hockey team? It's like, I don't like hockey. I like being the goalie. I don't want to play hockey.
Imagine like a fucking NHL player getting to the point where they're like the top of the top. And it's like, I don't actually really like hockey that much. Just being a goalie is fucking rad, dude.
No, it was super fun. I don't even have to move much. I stand there. And then if something comes at me, I get in front of it.
Okay.
Also, goalie gloves are super fun to punch with.
An axe, I would say swords. I own a fuck ton of swords. I swung a fuck ton of swords. I cleaved the doorway of my previous room.
That sounds like you.
This is why she shouldn't have swords.
I didn't tell anyone. And we moved a week later. I swung a bastard sword and I gouged the fuck out of the.
Why do you have a bastard sword? That's a big sword.
I still have a bastard sword.
Oh my god.
I have a cestus. Not a cestus. Is that the name of it?
Those are like metal gloves.
Okay, what's the fucking like the gladiator like Spartan sword?
Mm.
I have one of those.
A spear?
No. It's like a dagger sword.
A dagger?
Anyway, I don't remember its name. It has like an official name. I do prefer axes over swords.
Yeah.
The cleaving of an axe just feels so good.
You've got a smaller area, also apparently a gladius. You've got a smaller area to hit with, but it's got way more weight behind it.
Have either of you two like chopped lumber?
Yeah.
I have sawed lumber, I have not chopped. I think we actually talked about this recently.
I think so. It sounds familiar.
Yeah. I think it was the last stream, I talked about how I spent an entire summer just chopping logs.
I would do it behind my house in my last house. I only had a little hatchet though. It's really fun.
Oh yeah, I had a full-on like fire axe.
Emma doing boxing scares me because I think she would do the Holyfield strategy of sneaking in fouls.
No.
No.
Here's the thing. As much as a psychopath as she is, Emma still likes fair fights.
I mean, she just said she doesn't like rules.
I don't like rules. I prefer that you fight me however the fuck you fight. But I still want, like... I want you to fight me with everything you have. But everything I have is not going to be, like... fucking you up in very cheap ways. That's not my fighting style at all. In video games, I actively love characters who are out to kill my character. And they're just open about it. Star Wars, the MMO.
KOTOR.
Yeah, there's... my character is, of course, a Sith. I like playing the bad guys. There's a character on your team who is an agent, and he tries to kill you on multiple occasions, and he sticks by you the entire time. And you get multiple chances to, like, kick him out, get rid of him. And it's like, no, I want to keep him. I love seeing him try and kill me, because he's going to fail every fucking time. I love it. And he's open to me about it, like, I'm going to fucking kill you one day if it, like, benefits me. It's like, keep trying. Go for it. I love that kind of character.
The fucking friendly rival, where it's like, I'm gonna try... It was in, I won't say much about it. It was in Blue Eye Samurai.
I was gonna bring it up.
I want to fight you. I acknowledge that you are not at your best yet. I'm going to travel with you until you're at your best, and then we will fight again.
There's also another one of those with the bad guy. He has his own little grunt. I am of the belief that he fucking knew that he was trying to fuck with him. But he doesn't care, because he just sucks at betraying him.
It's like, I don't care if you're waiting for me to be at my top. I don't care if you come at me when I'm weakest. You're gonna fucking lose.
Oh,
exactly. I'm gonna come at you with everything I fucking have. Like, just keep coming at me. I'll keep you around. I don't give a shit. keep coming at me. It's entertaining.
Mhm.
That kind of shit I fucking love.
Especially when they're stupid and clearly miss their mark, and it's like, oh, you are way too strong now. I'm not a challenge for you.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
Some spoiler for Baki, I suppose. Showing off to Yujiro, the army guy. Just setting up an entire fucking like suit of armor shit. It's fucking great. I love it. Granted, he ain't gonna do shit. And that was such a pitiful display too.
Well, like that, or you've got the prison guy. He's got a really unfitting name.
Oliver.
Oliver. Where it's just like he is technically a rival to Yujiro, but he could never win.
Like Yujiro has so many rivals that could just never win against him.
They are roughly like the second strongest people on the planet, but there is a big gap between first and second.
Like, I feel this is something that like shows really struggle with. It's like I could understand a character closing a gap like mid-fight. I would say that's what they were trying to do with that fight. The thing is, shows suck at showing growth. They kind of just display this ability that didn't work before works now, and it's like, well, why? Show the growth. Show them getting faster. Show them understanding the moves better. I feel like just showing growth is a struggle that a lot of media has.
Showing growth or showing weakness. Again, mild spoiler for Baki. There was one fight I think Yujiro was in where we saw him have to dodge because he was actually a bit afraid of the opponent until he learned what the deal was.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's a bit of weakness. Yujiro doesn't dodge. He just takes the hit. But this one guy scared him.
He takes the hit because it's not going to do shit to him. But the attack that was shown to him looked like it was going to do a lot, when in reality, it wasn't.
Baki should have a scene where he throws his Bakugan and calls out a big monster.
I agree. I mean, he kind of does, but I can't get into it.
But yeah, super long story short, I was constantly prepared for fights. I love fighting. If I was...
How we fucking started this, huh?
I just can't help it. I love fighting. Violence is a medium that I actively enjoy, like, watching and seeing.
That sounds fucking psychotic, you know
It
that.
does. I realized after I said it, that sounds so fucking bad.
Which is funny, we just watched LynLyn Saga, a show very much about, like, violence bad.
The brutality of war, yeah. Problem with how most of these series have limited episodes for runtime, One Piece aside, can't show everything, so they cop out and imply that change happens. Here's the thing, like our example with Baki. Baki's a kind of long series. They actually show a lot of growth.
It's just the kind of growth I'm talking about, like being sucked at displayed, is a massive growth. Like from going from level 1 to 100 in a single fight. That much growth, just rapid fucking just progression constantly. Media sucks at showing this. And it sometimes just very much comes off as like, this attack should have worked the last time they fought because nothing's changed. When in reality, a lot has changed. We just weren't able to see it because it's not shown to us properly.
And yeah, sometimes the growth can be too slow. You know, back to the Baki example. I think there's like 4 technical seasons.
Yeah.
Baki never wins against he never achieves his goal. That's 4 seasons of incredibly slow growth.
Like, it's faster than any other character in the entire fucking show. But it's still so fucking slow.
Granted, he has a fucking huge goal. Defeat the world's strongest being. Who earned that title for a reason.
Yeah.
This is a man who took the same amount of sedative that would put down a blue whale.
And it just put him down for a 30-minute nap.
I don't know. How you feeling about this boss, Gwenny?
He's a little tough. But
It's
I'm going.
doable. You're getting pretty far.
Yes. It doesn't feel not doable. Like, at the beginning of the last boss fight felt like impossible for me. But this one feels much simpler. But I just need to get my consistency back. Because now I'm, like, starting to lose against this guy. Like, what the hell was that? You know?
I feel the previous boss fight, a big reason why it felt impossible, because most every fight you've done, even the giant monsters, has sort of felt like they're in a realm of possibility. Because a lot of them happened in the real world, and the other half happened inside of an illusionary world. Or you did like sneak attacks and stuff. That fight was literally fighting against a demon head to head.
Yeah. He's kind of large and scary.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
Frieza set the bomb for 5 minutes. That was 17 episodes ago. We're fine.
Oh, God. That's the thing about watching shows that go on for 10,000 years, is just a lot of filler. And, like, I don't even think filler is necessarily bad, but that kind of, like, that kind of filler is bad. The one where it's, like...
17 sessions of combat. It's fine.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, like, when you, like, have, like, your main character, but you take an episode to, like, focus on, like, a B-plot with a secondary character, and it's a good episode. It just doesn't really have much to do with the main thing. For one, it's about where you place it. Don't place it in the middle of a huge event unless it somehow ties into that event in an actual satisfying way. At that point, it's barely even filler. Or just place it somewhere in a low point, so it's just like, this is just a nice thing. We get a bit of character growth with this side character that doesn't get as much screen time. That was fun. Like, that kind of stuff is fine.
I fully agree. It happened. I can't say which show it is because it would be kind of spoilers. But it happened in a show we watched recently, where they set up like, all right, this huge, horrible event is happening. The villain is coming. Let's have a party. You know, let's relax and have a party.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's kind of really big problems coming up. You should focus.
Yeah, I guess it's mostly just about placement. And also, there's nothing I hate more than the, like, remember all the things we've gone through episode? That shit sucks.
You don't like the catch-up episodes?
No. Like, the most egregiously placed one I think I've seen was actually in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. Because there's a thing where it's like, someone is in a duel, and, like, the villain set them up to a fucking like saw trap like thing. It's like if you lose the duel, you're gonna be pulled into the fucking ocean and drowned because they put cinder blocks on your feet. And Yugi and Kaiba are like helicoptering over as fast as they can, and instead of like, it's like these two duels are happening at the same time. Kaiba and Yugi just got out of a duel, and Joey and this saw trap guy are having theirs. And like Yugi's and Kaiba ends, they hear about this other one. They're like, we need to get there now. So they cut from Joey's duel back to Yugi and Kaiba. We're like, we need to get there now. And instead of going back to Joey in the middle of this huge duel, we follow Yugi and Kaiba on this fucking helicopter trip. And he's like, think of all the things we've done up to this point. And it's like, for one, Kaiba's not even your friend, really, at this point. So he doesn't give a shit about any of this. And, like, the audience does it because they've been watching the show. They're flashing back to the same season. Ugh.
I could see that being a bit more of a thing when it was cable and they were airing things out of order. I get
guess. Yeah, that was the era of cable. But, like, I don't know. Even as, like, a kid who I don't even think I had, like, the ability to criticize media yet, I was like, this is boring. I kind of want to skip this episode.
It's, let me know if you two agree with this. One of, like, the things I hate the most, with, like, long pad times and, like, referring back to stuff. General scenario. Like, a character is fighting, like, a big bad guy, and they're losing. They're getting their fucking asses kicked. And then right at, like, the very, like, prime moment, big blast, big punch, whatever the fuck, and, like, the main character or some cool character pops in and, like, catches the attack or some shit and stops it. And it gets super hype. And it's like, how the fuck did he get there? And the show immediately stops it to go a few minutes back in time to explain how the character got there. And it's like, tell us later. Just continue with the fight. You're destroying all momentum.
I can kind of agree with you, but then I remember your playthrough of Gungeon when you lost your shit to Sir Junkin. Doing that exact thing.
What do you mean?
You lost your shit when Sir Junkin saved your life.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But, like, it didn't, like, do, like, a rewind of time to explain how the fuck he got here. It didn't, like, cut the fight to,
no,
like...
I get you.
5 hours ago, where now we get to watch the character for the next 10 episodes, traversing the path of the 5 hours to get to the fight again.
No, if anything, that should have been its own episode, separate.
Yeah,
it shows that character getting to the arena, so the audience can fill it in. Like, oh, he jumped in.
God,
like,
you reminding me of Sir Junkin. I'm gonna cry.
Like in Final Fantasy VII, Sephiroth cast meteor, better go to the Golden Saucer and get... That's just funny. What's the big funny video essay word? Ludonarrative dissonance. That's what that is. Because it's just fun when they let you, like, the big, like, event in game happens and they still let you go back and do other things. And it's just kind of funny. Like, isn't the world about to end? Like, nah, don't worry. It's fine. We got side quests.
I gotta deliver this beer to the beach.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that, like, a thing in that one Zelda game where the moon is coming down?
Kind of,
where
but
like,
that
the
one...
The apocalypse is upon us. I'm gonna go race horses.
Well, that's fine, though, because he can reverse time, so nothing really matters.
Ah, okay.
That's the point. You have technically 3 days to do it, but you have time manipulation powers because we're following the Ocarina of Time boy.
I don't know why I'm reminding this. I put on like game theory as background noise when I do work.
Okay.
And there was this one episode where they were trying to make the argument that like the Link from Wind Waker isn't actually Link.
He kind of isn't, funnily enough. That one's actually kind of true.
Mm-hmm. Well, the argument is like, you know, the fucking horribly complicated Zelda timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like every time that Link kills Ganondorf, Ganondorf will come back, yada yada. Wind Waker, you know, spoilers. Link kills Ganondorf, but because this Link isn't actually Link, Ganon never comes back in the games that follow that series.
Well, I believe it's confirmed that Breath of the Wild and what's it called? Both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are like so far in the future that they're the conclusion of all the timelines, so it kind of does. Although that was kind of like a cheap retcon thing they did to just sort of not have to have this weird ass timeline thing anymore, I believe. But that's actually very interesting. I never heard of that. What I have heard is that the Triforce did not choose that Link. He was just like, the world's fucking ending. We need the Triforce. You are coming with me.
Well,
and he forces it to choose him.
Well, yeah, it doesn't even start that way, though, right? It's just, I'm a little island boy that fucking hates being on this island. I'm gonna leave.
Pretty much. Well,
Legend of Zelda Monopoly ties the Zelda timelines together.
Oh, okay. I haven't played that one yet, so that makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay, that's interesting, Hyper. We got 7 days to live. No worries. We'll train for about 3 months and come back. It's like, no, it's 7 days. We'll be good.
Catalin Barrows, thank you for the follow.
Welcome in. How you doing?
Welcome to the hopefully finale. We have time. We have like
3 hours.
3 hours to beat this guy. I believe in myself.
I believe in you too.
Not this guy. This guy's a chump. I've beaten this guy 20 times. It's this guy.
How you doing, Catalin?
Man. Okay. I see how it is, Ishin.
I see what's happening here.
You've considered the coconut.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Gat Snipe, hi. I shouldn't read the chat right now. I'm gaming.
Oh, hi, Gate. How you doing?
You know them?
Yeah, see them around all the time.
Cool. Yeah. Hi. Welcome in.
You ever wonder about the consequences to the DBZ cast lives every time they have to use the hyperbolic time chamber? What do you mean? Isn't it real? Like, wouldn't their lives be almost untouched? Because it's a thing, like, they can spend years in the hyperbolic time chamber, but it's only, like, maybe a day or two in the real world?
It's like every 10 years is, like,
fair.
10 minutes? Or, like, an hour?
I can kind of see it in the like of you age a lot in a matter of a few hours.
My only experience with the hyperbolic time chamber is Minecraft fucking Dragon Ball Z, okay?
You've beaten Ishin plenty of times? Yeah, this is our first try. Well, not our first try, but this is Gwen's first playthrough. So she's trying her best here.
Oh, God. Okay. I have 3 revives.
It hacks your psyche up because it's an endless void with a different time. Fair. You know, time is relative if your watch is wrong.
Yeah.
I did not mean to use that move, but hey.
If it works, it works.
I'm scared. Okay, we're fine.
It's just jump. You got this.
Okay, I thought I was more stunned than he was.
Is it okay if I show you a bit on how to beat him?
No.
Yeah, no, we're doing it. She's totally got this.
I don't stop talking, Abby, please.
Don't stop talking. You got it.
Oh my god.
My favorite game theory video, unironically, was the episode where they talked about the sentient soda cans.
Look, next fight, Gwen's got this. Instant win.
Oh my god, I'm gonna lose.
He's gonna hit him once. He's gonna shit himself, and he's gonna like lose all his pocket spaghetti.
I'm gonna die on the first phase now.
No.
Nah, she's got this.
Yeah, it wouldn't be funny if you died on the first phase.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, after you peeps beat him? Oh no, we already beat him at that point. We don't need to know how to beat him.
I mean,
dead.
If there's a funny cheese strat, I'll look at it. Hey, look! Maybe you should stop talking.
What? You're fine. Shut up.
Why'd you say it like that?
Fuck you.
Gwen, you got this. You can't lose.
It's impossible to lose. It's not like you're gonna throw yourself off a cliff or nothing.
Yeah.
Come on, babe.
As funny as that would be, you totally won't do that.
Come on.
She did it with Bowser. Why won't she do it now?
What is this guy doing? He's scaring me.
Maybe we didn't do the soak test. Maybe his AI is breaking because we played too long.
Can that happen on PC?
Yes, all the time.
No.
Yeah, you let the game play for way too long, it can start to break. Not Sekiro, but some other games. Quick, go back to talking about Fairly Odd Parents Mpreg. Off-topic combos make Gwen play better.
I kind of do. That's the thing. Like, when everyone goes silent, I get nervous because, like, I bring the co-host to fill the air while I fight.
Don't get nervous for watching it.
At a certain point, there's nothing to talk about because you've been on the same optional boss for like 20 hours.
What would you talk about if we've been streaming for 4 hours, but not on a bus? Talk about that.
I would have been talking to you.
Do like that, but to each other. I know you two, like, actually hate each other behind the scenes, but, like, come on.
Abby and Emma are no longer friends.
Haven't even done the fucking Kingdom Hearts yet.
Oh my god.
Gwen, what the fuck?
What?
What I missed? Welcome back, Wizard. We found our new play friend. It's this guy.
Unfortunately.
It's all in your mind, Gwen. That and a spilled carton of milk. That's bad for her. Gwen can't handle some milk brain.
She goes drinky and then goes, oh!
There we go. Go to hell. I want mommy. I want milk.
He's never gonna live that down, and I love it. There's so many animations of that.
Good. There should
what are
be.
your favorite optional bosses in other games?
Other games? Or are you talking other,
Other
any
games.
game. Just any other game that's not this one.
Well, I was wondering if they meant, like, Souls
It's
games.
any of them. It's any of them. They said other games.
Optional bosses. I mean, if you consider DLC optional, then Artorias, he might be my favorite, boss in all of Souls likes. But, what are random optional, I can't.
Artorias?
I mean, if you count DLC as optional.
You're required to do the DLC to accomplish the main game.
No. So.
Then it's optional.
Yeah.
You're overthinking this.
Well, I'm trying to think. Others that might be cool. Any game ever. Okay. Culex from the original Super Mario RPG. I'm not even a Final Fantasy fan, so I don't appreciate it as fully as I could do. but it's still cool that it happened.
Mhm.
And it feels cool to beat him because he's fucking huge.
Yeah, it's always a good feeling.
Red from Pokemon Gold, Silver, and the other, you know.
Yeah, that's what Gate just said.
Oh, hell yeah. Taste Haver.
Right? Greatest Binturong around. While you're thinking, Emma, what's yours? It's so much time to think.
Yeah, but I've played a lot of fucking games.
But you don't have to name like your very favorite. Just like name some you like. I don't know what my very favorite is. Like the bone.
Oh,
Pelt
tail
Why do you
fight.
get to go last? You
I
do
will.
yours.
I will
I don't have
request.
one. I don't play games.
That is such a cop-out bullshit answer.
I don't play games with optional bosses. I play linear things. There's no options.
Yeah.
So shut up.
No, you have played Borderlands. You have played games that have optional bosses. You're just choosing not to answer the question.
None of them were optional.
That is not
there
true.
are multiple optional bosses in Borderlands games.
Name one.
Any of the raid bosses.
Nope, they have a quest assigned to them. That's not optional.
That you. Oh my god.
are not
Optional
required
does
to
nothing to
complete the
do with
game.
quests.
They are for my 100% completion rate.
You. That's not what optional means. See, this is not how to get me in the zone to win.
Oh, sorry.
Any of the Hammerlock hunts, they can count as bosses, even though they're very easy. Any of the DLC, if we're using DLC as an example.
Not really.
What do you mean, not really? Like, not really, you don't like them, or you don't count them?
I don't find any of them memorable. I legit can't think of any optional bosses.
Then that's fine. Just don't say that you don't play video games.
I don't.
Yes, the fuck you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I play art. I don't know. What's yours, Emma?
I don't fucking have one.
Why?
Oh my god.
Because I don't want to answer it. I don't play games.
That's some bullshit. Optional in this case, Abby, means a boss or fight that does not contribute to the overall story of the big thing. That's the thing, Hyper. I don't remember any of them. I'm trying to think of any of the games I've played with optional bosses, and I legit just don't remember any of them because they're not memorable.
Like that, I completely get that. I'm looking through my fucking games list, and there's generally... I can't think of one that was fun or memorable.
DLCs, expansion packs. You know what? I'm gonna do what Emma's doing. I'm gonna look through my Steam games. Like, do I remember any of these? Royal Rat Authority in DS2. Yeah.
One you hate, Royal Rat. I actually learned of a way to make it a bit easier is by using holy water, which is like a weird consumable, but it like one-shots the rats and actually does good damage to the actual main guy for some reason. So if you haven't tried that, and you want to just, next time you do an all-boss run. My least favorite Dark Souls boss is probably Blue Smelter Demon. which you could see in a video that's about to come out this week, probably. Because that took me 3 streams, and it was so ridiculous. How the fuck?
Gotham Knights Clayface.
Oh yeah, which is funny because that's probably the best thing about that game. Because I remember it too. That was actually very cool to watch. But that game was unfortunate.
Ooh, Smelter was easier for me than Authority.
Well, here's the thing. My first playthrough of Dark Souls 2, I was not playing good at all. I probably, if I did it with an actual optimized playthrough, I could probably do it. Problem was, I was not. I didn't know what adaptability was, so I never leveled that. I was using a shitty weapon. I was just underleveled as fuck. It was all around just awful. I was not prepared because I didn't know how to prepare. I played Dark Souls. I still believe that Dark Souls 2 is like really bad experience for anyone who plays it like a normal Dark Souls game. Like I did like a replay through recently, knowing how to actually play Dark Souls 2 now, and it went so much better.
We could widen the search out of memorable for the worst reasons too, if it helps. No, Hyper, full on. I don't remember any of the optional bosses. It's not even memorable. It's I don't remember them. Ever hate Unknown from Kingdom Hearts 1, only because I spent days trying to get an achievement where you beat him on Proud Mode without taking damage.
Ooh. My friend...
What's Proud Mode?
I think it's just like the hardest difficulty.
Oh, I want it to be... I want it to just have Oscar Proud yelling at you.
That's why it's so difficult.
Friend of channel Danny did a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 1 and I think 2, where he did a level 1 run on Proud Mode. Thank you for the sub. Thank you so much, Nia.
Hello, Nia. Thank you.
And it was a struggle. He did everything. He fought Sephiroth, which is like the hard optional boss in that one. You're like, he fucking went all the way. Shit was crazy. Like I watched like some of those fights took like hours over multiple streams, but he did it.
Oscar Proud is a Disney character. Imagine him in Kingdom Hearts. I would love him in Kingdom Hearts. That would be the best character.
I wish Disney, Kingdom Hearts rather, had more crossover worlds with places that don't have any sort of like combat like that. Give me like That's So Raven World.
Or in
Like-
House World.
Yes. Where it's
They
like
kind of done it. Toy Story.
Toy Story has conflict.
Conflict doesn't have combat.
It has
all have conflict.
It has. I mean, yeah, that's a story.
Yeah.
But no, there's like some fighting, very light fighting, but there's fighting. Shit.
But yeah, just shit like, welcome to the Gravity Falls world.
Yeah, where it's like combat, like I don't know. I feel like that almost fits because I can imagine like the fucking like enemy designs from that world, and that would actually be rad as hell.
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody world.
Yes, it's like, stuff like that where it's like this. Okay, this doesn't work at all. There's no creative like character designs you can pull from this because it's just actual guys, and there is no conflict to fucking bring from this.
Dog with a blog world. Wolfstride, there's an optional boss you could fight. The man goose who pilots a mecha called the one-winged duck. That's a good name. High School Musical World. That's just the
Yes!
Little Mermaid world all over
Yeah,
again.
that would just be the Little Mermaid world, but I wouldn't mind it. Ow. Ow.
Genuinely sorry for just not answering the question about optional bosses, but I just don't remember any.
Yeah. Well, it's not true that Abby has not played video games. She is not as much of a gamer. Like, any answer she would give would probably be from the perspective of a spectator.
Yeah,
That-
I've seen these two play a lot of games, but even then, I don't remember a whole lot. Unless it's directly important, like remembering combinations for RoboQuest. That'd be another stupid one. I love Lilo and Stitch World. That's just Hawaii.
Yeah, but also maybe it's just because I have a soft spot for tropical settings, but I feel like it would work. It's probably just because I have that. But I don't know. I feel like the aliens could be cool looking. The monster alien design.
After Tiny Tina's tropical setting is so burnt in my brain.
That is true. I feel like if it wasn't like a thing that I have loved since I was a baby because of Super Mario Sunshine, it would have been burnt out of me. But you know, it is fully ingrained in my mind, and it will not be going.
No, I getcha. Would Sharpay get a Heartless form?
What would Sharpay's nobody be named?
Ixnay?
Just shitty, like,
Pig
pig Latin, yeah.
Sora goes to Hawaii, gets flashbacks of his home.
Oh my, yeah, I forgot. He's from an island.
We need an Emperor's New Groove world with Cusco's poison, the poison specifically for Cusco.
Yes. Oh my fucking gosh.
It's the dumb shit like this is why we need to play the Kingdom Hearts games.
Yeah, we're going to play the Kingdom Hearts games. I can't give you an exact date.
After our next game.
Okay, well, I guess Emma will give you an exact date. That's not really an exact date. Here's the luck of the Irish world. Where's the... Ah, shit. I was trying...
spoiler free on the Kingdom Hearts series. I so badly just want to do it with you too.
Fraxiash? That's not bad. What's your heartless name, Emma?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Not heartless, nobody. Basically,
I don't know
you need an anagram of your name, but put an X in there somewhere. And that's a nobody name.
I can't do this.
Maxim?
Mamaxi. Mamaxi.
Mamaxi. Maxi.
I found out there's literally just a Kingdom Hearts nobody generator name.
Oh, what would yours be?
Hang on. Gwen gets GWXNE. Grinks.
It sounds like a like PlayStation 1 like shitty like collectathon that no one remembers. Except like 4 people who claim it's like the best game ever made.
I get Zeba, which is just my name backwards with an X in the front.
Yeah.
Job. Zabe. Bibza. Yibzikba.
I suppose that's a fun little like tidbit of information to know. I can't do anagrams.
Oh. No. Gwen, did you mean Blinks? Is that
the cat? Yes.
I just got fucking murdered.
You were laughing too much.
I'm still disappointed Ansem's name wasn't Mansex. The ultimate evil man sex.
For Disney, yeah. Listen, Disney keeps bringing out their first gay character.
This could have been their first gay video game character. Man sex. Which is like the evil version of Ansem, who is evil, so I guess it's good.
Yeah, 2 negatives make a positive.
Yeah. Homosexuality being one of the negatives, I suppose.
Will not allow Ashina to be
Man sex. I need out of here. Okay. We are fine. We are not fine. Get out of here, you lame-o.
I'm pretty sure the eradication of life as we know it was a bigger negative than him wanting to smooch men. Nah. Here's the thing, men kissing men was going to be the end of the world as we know it anyway.
Yeah, haven't you watched conservative radio? My favorite radio station.
I love the visuals.
Not today, bitch hole.
Get him, Gwen. That's why Zigbar was Big Rex.
Hell yeah.
Wait, so his actual name already has an X in it, so they don't add another X?
I don't know the rules.
Then how can you explain to me how this works?
You don't know how it works.
Yeah, I made it the fuck up.
Like a good girl.
Ooh, not today.
Not today.
Stop.
Conservative radio rebel? When did Disney release that sequel?
Oh my god.
You got this, babe. That's a big battlefield. The snake should come back to help you.
No. I hate the snake. I hate it with my life. It doesn't leave me alone.
But the snake loves you. It sees you and it goes, oh. It just loves you so much.
I have gotten
Glenn.
hit with that combo so many times. The no stamina, the fuck you combo. I need to dodge more on those. Yeah, why does he get a gun? I don't have a gun. Why don't I have a prosthetic tool
one.
that's a gun?
You don't deserve one.
I deserve everything.
No.
Have you seen me?
I have.
I'm awesome.
No.
Man, you're being rude to me.
No.
Stepped on your sword, idiot. Ow.
not allow Ashina to be crushed.
See, you would have a gun if you had the spear ability.
It's not my fault. You didn't guide me correctly. You're supposed
It's
to
not
know.
my fault that you didn't search everywhere like you're supposed to.
Ugh. Okay, off to a good start. bad boy.
What are you doing, Abby?
I'm watching. I like watching.
Shit, my hole. Get burned alive, idiot. Maybe go back to fucking school where you learn how to be a firefighter, asshole.
I don't think we're doing the second game here.
Yeah, I don't think we are. I think this is the stream.
Shit. The spear is a good kind of gun. The shurikens are fun to spam. The explosive bent version of the flamethrower is hilarious. You know what? I have this. What is this? It's a short range fire. Okay, we'll try this. Never tried this one. I want to burn people like a little funny girl.
Yeah, be a funny girl.
I want to be like that arson girl who set fire to the house and then looked like funny, and everyone made a meme of her.
It looked like funny.
She did. Look at her. You got bow. Ow.
Nah, we can't bring back peanut butter. It'll destroy our fucking vocal cords.
Yeah. Make a new character that is soothing for your vocal cords.
Like Don Kilda.
Hi, I'm Yiba.
What's your gimmick, Eva?
I'm like Abby, but I talk a bit slower and don't really have much of an accent.
Wow.
I don't like you, bro.
Why do I fucking bother?
Well, he's on fire now.
I like you with energy.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Rude.
I'll just show around peanut butter. Yeah, what funny shenanigans does my character get up to?
Ow.
Well,
Okay, she gets hurt.
she gets hurt. She steals from the local stores.
Which stores?
Walmart.
What's a good store to steal from? Wallard Mart has had it good for too long.
Tax fraud. What would peanut butter's comical arch nemesis be? The government?
Donald Trump.
She just fights Donald Trump?
Yeah. He walks it like
Fucking
whenever he's
hero.
not like being an absolute piece of shit. He's walking around dressed up as a dog. He goes like, bow wow, peanut butter. You're gay.
Are we gonna get real Donald Trump to voice them?
No, that was a stab.
Or is this gonna be a like World of Gumball thing where everyone's animated and then there's
Except
just
him.
fucking Donald Trump in a dog costume, like fucking Wilfred.
He doesn't like actually move around or anything. We don't like record him. We just take pictures of him like doing like every fifth motion. So we have like a skipping still image of him as he does different things.
He's just vaguely stop motion.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fuck.
The intro to the show will end with peanut butter and Donald Trump each holding a flintlock pistol aimed at each other.
It just kind of sounds like Pop Team Epic with Donald Trump and a tiny cat girl. Like Angela Anaconda. Can we just make Peanut Butter Show an Amazing World of Gumball knockoff? Yeah, but the main character's even more psychotic and just does things for funsies.
Okay, fine.
That we can agree.
Haha! I'm learning.
You should have learned this.
Multiple fights ago.
All my farming has prepared me for this.
Has it?
Yes, because the enemies I've been farming have that move, have a lightning move. Well, some of them do. Fuck. Why did I do that? That move.
Oh shit. Oh shit, Glenn! Fucking get him!
Woo! Stab! Stab!
Alright, third phase.
Ready for the final phase, Glenn?
Done.
You didn't cut off his head.
Woo! I didn't. His neck was too
Why didn't they
fucking strong.
animate that? That's how it should have been.
His neck was just very strong. I fucking did it.
Immortality severed.
I memorized this guy.
You got dragon flesh.
So try this before you interact with anything.
Combat arc that performs a high-speed cut from a seed stance.
Spirit emblems. You can do it once.
Oh, there it is. You, thank you.
Hi, Degrody. And yeah, good job. She did it, which means we could actually do a bit of our next game.
Oh yeah.
Or end early.
I have to rest in order to use it.
Okay, good.
Alright, you got some gauntlets too.
I don't know if this ends the game, by the way. Like, moves you on.
Right here, bitch.
My name is Sekiro.
Here you go, buddy.
Here's some tears.
I'm at your side.
I can't feel my hand, but here.
You want some grapes?
Pixie dust.
Take the tears.
I picked up grapes on my journey. Here. See you later, wizard. Have a great stream.
See you, wizard.
Bye-bye.
Sleepy grapes. What are you doing? What are you doing, John Sekiro? John Sekiro?
This is a child!
That's not your scabbard. Don't put that in there.
Death time.
But if you kill him, you die. Don't twice.
These ties of immortality.
Don't grab it like that. Those are... Aw.
Little bitch.
Poor little Jimmy.
You never wrestled with me.
It's just throwing the corpse around. I'm winning!
Now, funny thing, Glenn.
Yeah?
This is not the true ending of the game.
Oh?
There are 3 total endings. We did the second one.
We became the Carver.
And I'm guessing one is I go with Owl. So there was a
first,
third.
The first one is going with Owl. The second one is this one. The third one requires a bunch of shit to be done in very specific order.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's typically how Souls games go. There's the common ending, the common good ending, quote unquote good, and then the goodest one, quote unquote. Whether or not it's good is up in the air a lot of times.
Wait, is this just a never-ending cycle?
Yes.
We became the master, and now we've got to wait for our own Sekiro to come take our hand?
This ending is just infinite cycle.
Give sake to so many people. Damn!
Because the Dragon Bloodline just continues. There's always something.
Okay.
You have to give so much sake, you have to get so much lore, you have to do certain NPC quest lines, a whole bunch of shit that I was going to have you do in the first time through, because it would just be literally the entire stream. Abby would not be able to talk. I'm telling you what to do, and you're just doing exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's like a second playthrough thing.
Hmm.
But yeah, this was fun. I like this. This is like a different take on the Souls formula, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Mhm.
Got a little tricky in the end with that optional boss. Once I found it, I was going to be doing it anyway. I wouldn't have been dragged away.
We saved the city.
Legitimately,
Time
though,
to eat the city now.
if I did not farm where I farmed, where I was fighting those electric enemies, I don't think I would have been able to do that end fight as early as I did. Like, I would have lost right there. I wouldn't have deflected any of those, and I would have just gotten fucked. So yay! I learned how to do the thing. How much I've grown from the first time we fought Genishiro, or whatever his name is, and I was getting ruined by his lightning.
Well, Emma did say, like, you need to learn this.
It's good to learn. It kind of ruined him.
It's literally the strongest like power in the game. The power of electricity, of lightning.
Yeah.
Of course, it's gonna fuck him up. It fucks you up.
But yeah, I'm. That's another Souls like off the list. We got 2 more to go.
What's left?
Souls, FromSoft Souls like that is. What's left? We have Elden Ring, which will probably be next, because the other one is Demon Souls, which I want to do the PS5 version, and to do that, I need a PS5, which I don't have. So that will probably
be a bit before we get that.
Yeah, so that's going to be the last one. Chris Baggio.
Kelly Pat. Know her.
I'll be right back while you get the next game ready.
Yeah, I think we're going to take a very small break here, folks, as
Yeah.
we prep.
I guess that's the question. We want to do the next one?
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck it, I'm in the mood.
Sure.
I didn't get the stuff done, but I can have them ready for next week.
I
We
mean,
still have 2.5 hours of stream left.
yeah.
Do we really want to cut it that short?
Yeah, if I took just another half an hour, we probably would have cut it short. Because 4 hours, but nah. We're going still. We're not done. We're moving on to a completely different vibe.
So I'll be right back.
Yeah, we're taking a small break, folks. See you soon.
Yeah. Which I guess there's not really a point to hiding it. We're moving on to Pokemon. So if you enjoy Pokemon, that's what's happening next. If you were just here for Sekiro, I appreciate your viewage. But yes, we'll be moving on now. Expect more Soul stuff in the future, because I love these games. But we're gonna take a break for a little bit, because we just did one, and the next one is Elden Ring, and Elden Ring is long. Pokemon? Oh boy! Yes, Pokemon. Which I didn't get like an overlay or anything set up, so it's gonna be very basic. But yeah. That being said, we're done. Let us finish with this. Start second playthrough now. Choose not to start second playthrough now. May do so. Okay. Yeah, I will not be starting it right now. I'll do that later. But for now, yes, we are done. So yes, I will. This good series, good finale. What do you think of it, Abby? Did Abby go too? Abby went to. Well, I'm the only one that can give their thoughts on that game. But yeah, give us a second while we set up. Let me just clear my notifications.